Welcome everyone, my Illuminatis, my soon-to-be Illuminatis. Illuminatis are my subscribers on my channel and who are part of my website. Welcome to your July reading. I'm already getting all these messages and my brain's like exploding with them. Welcome to what needs to be healed for July. Okay, so if you've never been here, welcome. If you've never seen a reading like this before, this is an awesome start for you to learn something new, to get messages through a different type of means of channeling messages, channeled messages from God, the angels, the ancestors. So we're going to be picking an animal this month, or an insect, right? Still animal kingdom. So take some time to just really hone in, take a deep breath if you need to, look at the picture, think about the word that I'm about to say for the animal or anything like that. You've already seen the picture on the thumbnail, so this is your moment. You don't need to rush into this. If you're drawn to more than one animal, that is fine. Trust your instincts. So you're either going to pick the dragonfly, the golden lion, or the, I'm hearing like the multicolored butterfly, the golden lion, and the green sea turtle, okay? So all those, you already seen the thumbnail. I do not have cards for those just yet. Trust in what you are being led towards, even if it's more than one. The timestamps are in the description box below. If you're interested in getting a healing session with me, my illumination session, a meditation session with me, Akashic Records, past life healing, mentorship, all those things, an energy healing bracelet to support you, but to remind you who you are and what you are healing, check out thelifeilluminator.com, or you can click the links in the description box below for the healing and mentoring sessions, or for the energy healing bracelets, or both. Okay, so take some time out, and I will see you in a bit to see what comes through for you for your healing for July. Have a wonderful, blessed, peaceful, and illuminating July. I'll see you in a bit. Welcome, my multicolored dragonfly people. You're beautiful people. We're gonna see what needs to be healed for you for the month of July. It doesn't have to be July 2026. It could be any July, or even if it's August or December and you run into this, what needs to be healed, and you're drawn to the dragonfly or any other animal for that matter, trust that you're being led, because something needs to be disseminated for you to help you with your healing. So I will say, firstly, watch my Archangel Raphael prayer that is on my Life Illuminator channel that will boost the healing energies and the guidance and everything else you need with that prayer, with that meditation. It's really, really, really powerful and really helpful, because Archangel Raphael is the leader here, is the Archangel of healing, wellness, well-being, abundance in all forms, connecting with counterparts and things like that, finding humor in life. But watch that prayer video. I'll try to remember to link it in the description box. The other thing is, watch the message from the Dragonfly video on my Life Illuminator channel. My Life Illuminator channel link is in the description as well. All of these things are going to support you with this reading at this time. So we're going to use the Magical Mermaids and Dolphins Oracle deck, since it's summertime at the time I'm recording this. Obviously July, the Northern Hemisphere, summertime. We're going to see what needs to be healed for the Dragonfly group at this time. What needs to be healed for the Dragonfly group for the month of July? Holy Spirit, Archangels, Jesus, Mary, Mother Mary, Order of the Seraphim, Order of Melchizedek, Divine Ascended Masters, Divine Ancestors, Legion of Angels, Guardian Angels, and Archangels of 100% pure crystalline divine light. Please reveal to us for our highest good. What do the Dragonfly people need to heal for the month of July? Please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, support, and your clarity. One more, and we will be ready to go. What's at the top? Rest. Oh, the energy shifted. I did record 3 hours of all three readings earlier. If you didn't see my post in my July astrology reading, that's the other thing. If you didn't watch the July astrology reading on this channel already, I highly recommend that you do. I prefer that you watch it before this, but either way, watch it, because the astrology does deal with your healing. And I know why you're getting the rest card. Okay, it is going to be blurry, it's going to be shiny, whatever. My guides are saying, do not worry about the light. I know you can't really see my face that well, but there's a reason why they wanted me to record this at this time, in this space, at this hour, and this light illuminating behind me, shining behind me. Okay, there's a reason for this, so don't get caught up on it's too bright, I can't see you, whatever. No, I'm doing this because I'm being told, I'm being obedient, so don't get caught up in the aesthetics. And yeah, it's gonna be maybe a little bit challenging. Let's say, I don't know if this will help with anything, but it doesn't really matter. Here is your rest card, okay? Rest. It's time to rest. That's what you're healing. Resting is healing. Resting is healing. You've been working hard. Take a nap and get some rest, please. This is really supportive of your well-being. The bigger thing here is, guys, you do your greatest healing when you're at rest. You manifest bigger things, bigger miracles, bigger blessings when you are at a state of rest. If you've got things going on this weekend, maybe you're going to go for 4th of July stuff, because I'm recording this July 3rd, 2026. Maybe you're going to go on a vacation or whatever, or maybe you're doing a lot of things with family. Okay? If you're doing activities, make time out for rest, please. It's going to be necessary because of the astrology. July is a wild month. I'm not going to tell you what's going on. If you don't know what's going on, watch my July astrology video. You're going to know what's going to be happening as to why you guys need to rest, okay? It is so important to rest. I'm hearing resting God as well. Give your burdens, your trials, your tribulations, your hardships, your challenges, your despairs, your uncertainties, your fears, your worries. Give it to God. Let God, the divine creator, handle those things, okay? You need to sleep more. Some of you are not getting enough sleep, okay? Somebody's nervous. There's like a pregnancy here. There's like some surgery coming up. Please don't do surgeries on new moons or full moons. If you're hearing me, please don't do it, because stuff has literally happened in surgeries, the full moons and new moons. So, or maybe you're preparing for a surgery, you're preparing for a procedure, you're preparing to give birth for some of you, because there's like it's like a baby here, okay? There's a baby here. Please get your rest. Please stop overdoing it. Please stop running amok. Please start trying to do all of your to-do list and then some. If you have a very laborious job, it's very physically taxing, okay, go ahead, try to take breaks, please. Or this weekend, if you're watching this during the weekend, just take breaks, please, because you're gonna need it. The astrology could very well cause you to get so sick or to injure yourself, or for you to get in an accident. And this is not to instill fear. It's not to worry. It's not to stress anyone. I have seen things before where I've worked with previous clients and I see stuff that's going to happen and I prepare for them. Sometimes it happens and they're prepared. Other times they evade it. Okay? Other times they evade it. But you need to really take it easy. Some of you are overworking yourselves because your money is tight this month, or you have expenses coming up, or you're going to go on a vacation. My candle says vacation villa, something like that. You're going to just like, oh my God, I have to have all this money because I got to save up because school's going to come in August or September, or we have this expense, or I need a new car, or I have extra bills, whatever that is, or you're afraid you're going to run out of something, or whatever it is, or maybe there's a wedding, or you've got something big going on and it's just like go time. No, rest, please. You don't do anyone else or yourself a favor when you are running yourself to the ground. Okay? You can't pour from an empty cup. You got to give to you. Take it easy. You've been working hard. Give yourself the reward of resting. Resting. Take a nap and get some rest. Cancel any obligations. If you've got stuff going on for the summer, for the weekend, and you just like, you don't really want to be around crowds or large people, around large groups of people, That's the same as crowds, but I said that for a different reason. You don't want to be surrounded by all the hustle and bustle, like a bustle, chaos, or everything, like too much people. Some of you may be very sensitive to other people's energies. I know people who have autism and some other characteristics where you can't handle all of the energy of a lot of people. You're sensitive to that stuff. Trust your instincts, trust your intuition, okay? Listen to your body. Some of you are not listening to your body. You're just so weary and so tired. You're trying to do too much and go above and beyond. You're thinking more is better. It's not. Less is more. Less is more. If you've got to take an extra day off, if you got to call in sick, even if you got to say, be honest with your boss, if you have a 9-to-5 job, and say, hey, you know what? I won't be able to do my duties if I don't get my rest. I've been doing double shifts. I've been working 3 shifts. I've been working late nights and coming in the morning. You really have to understand what is of value. Because if you don't take care of yourself, that's going to cause a domino effect. And then you get so sick, you get into an accident, you get, fall asleep at the wheel, you slip and fall, you injure yourself with something. You got to go to the hospital, right? People go to the hospital for exhaustion. Some of you may have these illnesses because, your body's overworking and it doesn't get any rest, and you get so sick and you're out for a week. You have the flu, you have COVID, you have something, right? An injury. And then what? You're out for a week and then you can't work for a week. You see where it's going? But we shouldn't be focusing on the work right now. That's why I said rest in God. Give all your worries and stresses to Him. Listen, God knows what's going on in your life. He does. Whether you want to believe it or not, or you think He's not there, He is there. This is why this is coming in. God and the angels want you to rest. You're doing way too much. Resting is a huge reward for you. Go pray to God and the angels that God take care of these things for me while I am resting. Okay, give it to God. I just did a live stream outside unexpectedly. It was not scripted. It was not planned. None of that. And I'll go watch that live stream that I put about be ready for anything, because when that anything comes, you're going to be better prepared for it. You're going to handle it better. Okay? It's guidance, guys. It's free guidance. Take it or leave it. Don't say I didn't warn you. Maybe you need to take more naps. Longer naps. You're on family vacations. You're around so many people. Tell people, hey man, I need my space. If they come back at you like, no, you have to be around family. You have to do this. No, I need my space. Otherwise, I'm going to be pissed off and cranky and moody. Nobody wants that. Okay? Nobody wants that. Your healing is going to be magnified if you rest more, not just this weekend, for the entire month of July, and you're going to learn when to take breaks. This is not just something for the month of July. This is something for the rest of your life. And you know what? The majority of the world does not know how to master this, and that's sad to me. It really is. It's sad to God. It's sad to the archangels. Do you know what happens when we're not resting? We don't allow God and the angels to do the miraculous, to do their work, to include healing ourselves. Your cells recalibrate. Like, all these beautiful things happen when you're in rest mode. Okay? All these beautiful, like you're recalibrating, you're restructuring your DNA, your cells, everything is just restoring itself. Your body knows what it needs. But when you need to rest, your body's going to know what it is it needs to tackle so that you feel better. Your body's smarter than you think you are, okay? But you have to listen to your body and just say, okay, give it some tender, loving care like an infant. Why do you think babies rest a lot? Why do you think cats rest a lot? Some other animals, right? It's a restoration of energy. So let's see what's at the bottom. Oh my God, morning affirmations. Look at the bottom of the deck here. Say positive affirmations each morning to open the gates of manifestation. I'm also hearing for rest, spend more time in meditation. I do have daily affirmations on my Life Illuminator channel. Go to my Life Illuminator channel. It's the 30 days of light. Start doing those for the month of July. When you need it, keep doing them for August, for the rest of whatever you need it. Go take some time. When you get up in the morning, sit in your bed, go to my 30 Days of Light series. I have a playlist for it on my Life Illuminator channel. The link to my channel is in the description box below. Go commit to yourself, because you're still going to be resting. You're going to sit up in your bed. You're not going to look at anything else on your phone. You're going to go straight to my 30 Days of Light series, and you're going to watch each meditation every day. That's going to be part of your restoration. Listen, I did my own meditations after I put those out for 30 days. Every day I put something out, I did it that morning. My partner did it too. And it worked wonders for the both of us, especially for my partner, because my partner has a 9-to-5 job, and his job is physical labor. And his life started to change, and that sometimes he would get sick every now and again. He rarely gets sick now. Now he knows when to rest and when to recalibrate. Yes, I kind of coach him into that. And I tell him, hey, you know what? If you can't take it easy, you're going to outdo yourself at your job, and then you're not going to be able to work. And then that causes ripple effects for other things, right? And it also disrupts the energy at the job, right? Oh, one person can do this, and then you put your work onto somebody else, and somebody else has got to do double time. Somebody else has got to whatever that is. You see how that causes other people? And that's dimming everybody else's light. It's lowering the vibration of the planet as we do that. Okay, so I also have nighttime meditations. I only got to day 4, I think it was, but my God, I ended up moving states, and I ended up doing some other things. So I have to talk to God and see if I'm going to go back to doing the night meditations. It's a night, they have affirmations in there too. I highly recommend you watch my 30 Days of Rest Rejuvenation to help you if you need help with sleep and stuff like that. Again, resting, napping, sleeping. You guys can watch those. You can even watch one of the nighttime meditations repeatedly for the whole 30 days if you feel drawn to it, okay? That project didn't get completed because of other things, but I may need to go back and finish that. Either way, there are at least 4 nighttime meditations there. They're about 30 minutes long, I think, or a little longer, right? Morning meditations. One could be as simple as, I am deserving of rest. As simple as that. I am allowed to rest. I am allowed to be at peace. I am allowed to sleep in. That could be a morning meditation. I'm allowed to do nothing today, right? This card calls for cancel your stuff. Can you cancel some appointments? Can you cancel some obligations? You can. You don't have to say yes to everything. You don't have to say yes to everything. Your system needs a massive recalibration. You really need to restore your body, because some of you may already be sick or just be down and out. Some of you may fall into depression because of it. It will get worse if you don't take it easy, because the astrology is going to really knock you on your ass. And I'm saying that way because I genuinely care about your well-being, whether I know you or not. You really need to take it easy. Call out. Get an extra week of vacation, an extra date, whatever that is. It is not worth it to outdo yourself to the point of exhaustion, and that brings about more things to cause you to be stressed and exhausted about. You don't want that. Look at her body. She's full of life, full of vitality. Some of you need to go get some sun. Maybe you need to take a nap in your backyard under the sun. I don't know, but or outside, something like that. Some of you have very chaotic mornings. You really need to put boundaries, guys. Some of you are very strong Cancer people, Cancer Sun, Moon, Rising, but Cancer Sun, Cancer Rising. It is Cancer season at the time I'm recording this, so rest is so important. Open the gates of manifestation. When you don't rest, you don't manifest. When you don't rest, you don't manifest good things, positive things. When you rest, you manifest positive things. When you don't rest enough, you manifest negative things. And some of you are probably experiencing that right now. You're having one thing after the other, one thing after the other, one thing after another. You're not taking your breaks at your job. You're not taking breaks, in your home, or like telling people no, or you just got to stop overcommitting. You don't rest, you manifest more unrest. You rest, you manifest more rest. Meaning you're going to manifest more things where God and the universe come to help you out with something without you having to do anything but rest. Okay? So let's put the little resting baby here so that you can see it. We're now going to look into what is challenging you with the healing. What is challenging you with needing to rest and sleep better, and to stop having an overloaded schedule and trying to do everybody else's job, whatever. Maybe you're trying to overdo your job to make yourself look like the hero, to get a promotion or to get a bonus, or, you're very, very ambitious. Some of you, this is ancestral pattern. A lot of you, it's ancestral pattern. Your parents worked a lot, right? You may have grown up poor, and maybe your family was like, you have to work hard to make money. There's no rest here. You got to get up early in the morning and work hard on the farm. Some of you, listen, I really recommend a past life regression healing, because a lot of you with the lack of rest, it's coming from your parents, your grandparents, other people in your family, your ancestors, okay? If you want to learn more about dive deeper into why you can't just seem to rest, why you have to be on all the time, why you're overworking yourself, I highly recommend getting a past life and an Akashic healing session with me, okay? That's also going to help you to heal, and it's going to help you to understand why you do what you do. So let's see what's challenging you at this time with the healing. What is challenging? One more, Holy Spirit Archangels. What is the challenge for these Dragonfly lovelies? All is okay. All that I feel is okay. I hold myself in love through the unsureness, the worry, the doubt, the anger, the fear, anxiety, rejection, and overwhelm. I am thankful to feel the full range of emotions that I do. These emotions are the very contrast that leads to my higher expansion. I channeled all of this. Okay? Your challenge this month, because of the astrology, everything that's going to be going on outside of yourself and in your own world, is that you think that it won't be okay if you rest. You think that something is going to fall apart. This is not going to work out. Somebody's not going to get this. That person is not going to be taken care of. You're going to lose money. You're not going to pay your bills. You're not going to have this thing. You're not going to be able to do whatever this is. You're thinking, if I rest, some more shit's going to happen. You think that it's not okay to rest when it is. We got to get out of this mentality. We've been programmed to think if you take vacations, if you take days off, if you sleep all day, that you're lazy, that you won't amount to anything, you won't be successful. This is very strong feminine, divine feminine energy coming through that some of you are out of alignment with. I've been there, you guys. I used to have a 9-to-5 job, and then I got divorced, and then I was a single mom, and then I am getting this pattern from my parents too, about having to work and having to be at the top of everything, and you have to do all this stuff to make things happen, to make money. We all go through that. It's ancestral. I had to go through my son's father, my ex-husband, after the divorce, moving to another state, and I had to take care of everything. And my son was a lot younger. He's 17 now. I didn't really learn how to rest myself because I didn't really see that in my own family. I come from a long line of very hard workers, and it caused health problems for every single one of them except for me. And I'm not gloating, and I'm not saying that I'm better than my family, but we are the ones to break those patterns. Okay? I've had so many amazing, miraculous things happen to me because I've rested more, because I'm more aligned with my divine feminine energy. Divine feminine energy, when you're aligned with that, you trust that God's gonna take care of the things that you can't. And I know that's hard. It's fucking hard. I've been there, done that. But look at where I'm at. If you've watched my videos, they say I'm technically homeless because I'm in a hotel. They say, like, oh, you're not amounting anything because you don't have income coming in. I've had income for a year, right? Do you think I'm panicking? Does it look like I'm stressing out? And sometimes I catch myself when God says, you need to sleep more, Jessica. You need to walk more. You need to spend time just sitting there and meditating, doing nothing. Sit out by the lake, right? You need to take it easy. And a little bit of my past self, and it happens, it's okay when this happens, it comes in and says, lower ego, my hardcore, about the ancestors from the past, hey, why are you waking up so late? Why are you not doing something? Why are you not like working? Why are you not making money? You should be doing something, right? This is something about you feel the need to be productive. And this is not to shame yourself. It's not, because I've been there. This is to better understand, you know what? This is a pattern. I'm not okay with this. You have to be okay without being okay and share with other people what's going on. It helps to heal when you do that. But the bigger thing is, you have to understand that it's okay to rest. There is nothing wrong with resting, because everyone's been programmed to think you won't get anything done, you won't make money, you won't have this, can't have that. No. When we trust in God to provide for us and enjoy life, more miracles come in. More of them. And your life becomes easier and less stressful, but you have to trust that God will provide and God will work those things out for you. If you think about it, if you have a closet full of items and you realize that you want to wear a pair of shoes and you can't get to those shoes, and then you have to do the laborious job of removing everything in that closet to get those shoes, you just did more work for yourself. And what does that do? That expends energy. You can't get to those shoes because other things are in the way, meaning God and the angels can't get to you. They can't do the higher vibrational things because you are in your own way, because you're too busy. There's too much energy going around. It's like some chaotic maze or something like that. That's why so many wise people would go into nature, including Jesus. I need to rest because I need to just recalibrate, rejuvenate, renew, so I can fulfill my duties, my life's purpose, so I can be of service to others in a balanced way, but I'm not doing it at the expense of my health. And I'm allowing God and the angels, the higher power, the higher beings, to come in and do the hard work. The stuff that you cannot do energetically, which ties into creating miracles and drawing other people to you. Hey, I'll help you with this. No, don't worry. I got it. You don't have to pay me back. All that I feel is okay. And it's okay to feel tired. It's okay to feel like that you're not enough. But this is a moment to reflect and say to yourself, why am I feeling like this? Why am I doing this to myself? You feel tired. You feel exhausted. You feel like you just can't move another step. You can't do another thing. That is okay. Do not beat yourself up. Some of you realize this right now because I'm hitting somebody's heart space. Because you're starting to realize that you're missing out on life. You're missing out on the good things. Or maybe you've gone so far in and your health is so poor that you can't really enjoy the latter part of your years. That's not something to feel bad about, but you can change it if you follow the guidance, if you get the healing done, if you have the mentorship done. Because at the end of the day, the rest of your life is going to be a shit show, and then you really can't enjoy your retirement. You can't enjoy your grandkids. You can't enjoy going fishing with your family or whatever that is. Go traveling. And what is that? Life wasn't meant to be a shit show or live life in complete duress and stress and lack of happiness. I hold myself in love through the unsureness, the worry, doubt, anger, fear, anxiety, rejection, overwhelm. You're feeling this way because it's leading to your higher expansion, to your higher self. You're feeling this way because now your body, your mind, your soul is telling you, you can't do this anymore. Something's got to give. And other people need you, but they need you in a different capacity. A lot of this is that they need you not in a physical, from a physical perspective, it's from a spiritual perspective. Where you at rest you can be the creator of miracles for other people. I've seen this between me and my partner. Every time God has told me to sleep more, to walk longer, to like eat a certain meal even, and to just like have fun in my life while my partner is working, it helps boost my partner's energy. So if he deals with challenges or the job that he has is physical labor, it doesn't take him out. And then he also learns after the end of the day, he learns to just rest, and I allow him to rest. He doesn't overdo it. And then he's able to handle any challenges or difficulties or the hard jobs that come his way. And this is something most people don't talk about. When I start resting a lot, I'm helping my family, my son, my partner, my cat even, right, Yoshi? Even Yoshi teaches me to rest. Sometimes my own cat comes to me. I say, okay, I'm done. I got to get ready for the day. And Yoshi's like, no. You sleep longer. You sit here. And he comes to heal me. And I will say this tends to happen when I'm on my menstrual cycle. I rest more now. And it's actually been helping because I'm starting to approach the age of menopause. I think I'm going through perimenopause and I'm really handling it better. And my own cat will tap me or he'll sit on me. He's like, no, Jessica, you're not done resting. Sleep a little more. And that helps him. It helps me, my partner, everybody else. It's not just about you, it's everybody, but you need to start with yourself. And you need to just take some time to hold yourself because it's too much. You're going through too much. And don't feel guilty, please. I'm feeling like guilt and shame. Like, well, I'm supposed to do this. I'm supposed to be a good daughter and a good wife and a good mom and this and whatever. You are actually being of service to these people when you take care of yourself. Because I see it in my own family with all the health issues and all this stuff, and it's like I'm so tired, and I have all these problems and stuff, and it's heartbreaking in a way. We don't want to see our loved ones like that, do we? But we have to really be honest with ourselves, honoring our feelings, right? Something's got to change. There's a lot of blue here in this card. Blue is about throat chakra. It's the truth. This is your truth coming through. Your challenge right now is dealing with this truth and like, I'm going to be okay when I love myself, when I take better care of myself, and everyone else will be okay. We got to stop trying to control other people's lives and control ours. because God controls everything. And the bottom of the deck is fuel. I enjoy doing things that fuel me. It feels great to do things for myself just as much as I do for others. When I make sure I am taken care of, I can better show up for those in my life and for the work that I do. I was channeling it. I didn't even look at the bottom of the deck, you guys. There it is right there. I'm hearing the band Fuel. Some of you may resonate with that one song. Oh my God, I love that song. It's a tough song, but it's a beautiful song. Oh my God, what is it? It has the word bleeding in it. Some of you guys know what this is. Look at this. When I make sure I'm taken care of, I can better show up for those in my life and for the work that I do. If you're a spiritual teacher or reader or whatever, you're in a ministry and you're overdoing it with your work, doing too many readings, doing too many mentoring sessions, counseling sessions, whatever this is for you, that's not going to help you either. You don't have to be there for everybody every single time. You're coaching them, you're teaching them to take care of themselves. And this is exactly what I do for you. I can't do the work for you though. You got to be the one to take the initiative and take the action to change your life. And this message right here is for you in this moment because you know this is your truth and something needs to change. Everyone's going to be fine. You have to do things for yourself first. You got to balance out. It's the Queen of Pentacles in Tarot. She is abundant in all forms, right? And miracles of money comes to her because her energy is at rest. It's at peace. She takes care of her physical body, her mind, her soul. She does wonderful things for herself. She gets her nails done, her hair done, whatever that is. Dresses nice, right? Goes out in nature, talks to the animals. And she's like, I'm doing all these beautiful things for myself because I know I'm being taken care of by God. And I believe that God's going to bless me with miracles when I take care of the vessel that He gave to me. God created the vessel. We need to restore the spirit, which then ties into restoring the physical body. So, your challenge. Feel. Allow yourself to feel, but allow yourself to listen to your intuition and say, I really need to take it easy. I need to coddle myself. I need to nurture myself. I need to rock myself. I need to just sit there with a glass of wine or water or a root beer or whatever, or sit on the porch and just go watch my favorite comedy or whatever it is. Spend time alone, take that bubble bath. I just gotta take care of Dragonfly. You're seeing past the illusions right now with that Dragonfly spirit. It's going to be hard for you to change because you've been so used to being of service to people, because you don't want anybody to fail. You don't want anybody to get sick. You don't want anybody to feel bad or to feel depressed or something. Listen, they're on their own journey. You can't do their work for them either. And a lot of them, it's karma for them if they're going through a hard time. And that's not to shame anybody, because we are ultimately responsible for our health and our well-being. God didn't tell us to be responsible for somebody else's vessel that He created for somebody else. You need to be responsible for your own vessel, your own physical body, which leads to your mental, emotional, spiritual states. So let's see what's going to best benefit you for the month of July with your healing. Holy Spirit, Archangels, please and thank you. 100% pure crystalline divine light. What is going to best support this collective with their healing? Excuse me, confirmation burp for the month of July. One more. And we have Tulsi. Ooh, look at the peacock. Wealth. Look at this. Look at this. Yeah, I know there's a glare, but I don't care. Tulsi. You see how I'm not stressing out about the whole aesthetic of this? Because somebody's probably going to complain, but because I said it, you're not going to complain because you know that I'm being guided to do this video anyway, regardless of this glare and all this, you know, a little bit of fuzziness there. It doesn't matter to me. I'm just getting the messages out. You don't need to see everything. You need to hear it. Look at the peacock there. This is like an Indian woman, right? This is Mercury and Jupiter here. Mercury is now retrograde in Cancer and Jupiter is now in Leo. Maybe you're of Indian ancestry. Again, it's a cultural thing. And if you're not Indian, it doesn't mean it's not your message. What I'm saying is that so many cultures put so much pressure. Work, 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 work. No rest, no rest, no rest. Why do you think the world is the way that it is? Everyone's at their wit's end. It's a distortion of the energy, and it's fueling more anger and frustration and lack of clarity and just like pushing, forcing. That's why these things are going to explode. The universe cannot handle it. Mother Gaia's pissed about it. Archangel Michael's pissed about it. God's pissed about it because we are really destroying not only ourselves but the earth because of the patterns we have been carrying, and some of us are not learning to break those. What does wealth mean to you? Some of you need to get some tea with Tulsi in it. All right, which reminds me, I have a tea there that has Tulsi in it. I got to pull that out and drink some of that today. This is number 19. You may be 19. This breaks down to a 10. Completion of a cycle. Something's got to end. This cycle has to end. It has to end. It has to end. It has to end. You got to start learning how to rest more and start taking better care of yourself and understanding that when you take care of yourself, everyone else will be taken care of, because you got to go to God and say, God, I need you to help me with this. Make sure that everybody's taken care of. Prayer works wonders, guys. It does. 19, 10. Right? 10 breaks down to a 1. It's a new beginning for you. Magician energy. You are the creator of your reality. You keep running yourself amok. You keep running yourself to the ground. You are manifesting more of that in your life. For me, the more I rest, the more amazing things happen in my life. Because I'm spending time with God and I'm doing what God asked me, and I'm like, trusting, surrendering for God to handle my problems and my challenges. I just donated my car to the veterans last Friday. Now I technically no longer have a car. I go everywhere by foot. Do you see me worrying? When my son was visiting, I had to borrow my partner's car while he rode his motorcycle. Was I stressing out about that? No. I know I'm going to get a car at some point. I don't know how it's going to happen, but I don't have to worry about it because God is going to provide it for me some way, shape, or form, because he's done so with so many other things. And he's always made sure that I have what I needed. So you need to learn the same thing. And this is not to be in your face, because I've been there. Again, with this Indian woman here, some of you are literally from Indian, you're of Indian ancestry. But this is about karmic patterns with the cultures. You have to go get a college degree. You have to work all these hours. You have to have a house. You have to have a car. You have to have all these things. You have to work hard in order to make money. You don't. And I know a lot of people think that's bullshit, but it's not. Because what you're doing is, when you're resting, you're filling your spiritual bank. You're putting angelic money, angelic coins into your spiritual bank, and God sees, the angels say, oh, they're creating wealth in the spiritual world by resting and trusting in us, in the higher power, in God and the angels. And then when it's time for you to cash out, I almost broke this angel thing. Hello. My partner's home. So you will cash out. And that payment, the return of investment is going to be so magnanimous and so large, you're not even going to know what to do with it. And all you did was rest and take care of yourself and balance your time with yourself, your partner, your family, your kids, your job, your hobbies even, right? I even have to learn how to rest when I do this work. So this is a big message for you, understanding what is wealth. That peacock there, some of you are a bit prideful. And that's not to say that there's something wrong with you. It's to be like, oh, well, look at this person. They put in all these hours and they take everybody else's shift and they're always coming out of nowhere to save people. And like, wow, look at how they care for their parents and their kids. And they cook, they clean, and they do soccer, and they work 2 jobs and blah, 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 blah. Wow, you must be Superwoman. Wow, you must be Superman. What good is that? You can't save anybody by doing that. Do you see Superman or Superwoman in those comic books doing all this shit to save people? No. They do like one thing and one thing only, but they do it in the way in which so-called God has given them the abilities to do what they've been called to do. Right? My partners make me laugh. So, yeah. You don't see these other superheroes doing all these things. And a lot of them hide, right? They have double lives. Look at Bruce Wayne. What is he a millionaire or billionaire? A billionaire, right? Bruce Wayne's a billionaire. But do you see this guy working his ass off, really? But he has to be able to prepare to do what he needs to do as the Dark Knight, right? As this Batman guy. Because if he overdoes it, do you think he's going to save Gotham City? But you can use these characters as an example. This is understanding what is wealth to you. Having all this money and having all this expending your energy and saving everyone and taking care of everybody else but yourself, that's not wealth. Health is wealth. I tell my partner and I tell my son, other people, I want to be able to be 90 years old. Ooh, do I say this? I want to be able to be 90 years old and still have great sex and still go on roller coasters if I'm able and still take my long walks and still enjoy my life. And some of you may be laughing because like, wow, 90 years old is old. No, we are shifting what happens in our latter years of life. Health is the new wealth. And when you're a trillionaire in health, you're a trillionaire in freedom, and you're a trillionaire in your joy, that will put all of that will be huge in your Scrooge McDuck vault of spiritual money, which will manifest into you having trillions of dollars in your material world. You don't have to believe me, but that's what's coming through. So the bottom of the deck is Comfrey. Completion. What was I talking about? Completion. You're ending a cycle of understanding what is wealth in your world. Some of you may be focusing too much on investing on all these things, putting your money towards crypto or 401ks. I need my nest egg. I need my savings account for retirement, blah, blah, blah. But you're not enjoying that money for other things. You're not being able to help other people with things that they may need. Right? And then you start feeling guilty that you can't buy that thing for them, or you can't support them when they have a hardship, or, I can only give you this much because I overspent on this, or maybe you're overspending on yourself. Like, you don't give to anybody, you don't give to charity. That comes back around. God blesses us with material wealth so that we can share with others who don't have. It's like I talked about in my live stream today, that my partner gave the waitress like a huge tip. Because he felt in his heart she needed it more than he needed it. We're not swimming in trillions of dollars yet, but he still gave. And even then, because of that kindness, that act of kindness, that's going to return to him, to us, 10,000-fold. However way God sees fit. Because when we give, even when we have very little, God is still going to see our heart posture, which means if he can trust us with little, he can trust us with more. So let's look at the Tulsi card, number 19. Tulsi, wealth. Upright, the meaning is true wealth, prosperity, charismatic, vivacious, luxury, beauty, and auspicious. I want to say one other thing. Some of you who are trying to be millionaires, billionaires, trillionaires, you're not going to get there by doing so much hard work, by investing all this money and stuff, by having a billion businesses and working and working and working and working. We are coming into a new era on this planet where the trillionaires are going to be made from people who do the complete opposite, where their spiritual bank is full of trillions of dollars, and when the timing is right, it will manifest into trillions, millions, billions of dollars in the real world. It is a really so-called far-fetched concept, is it not? I get it. I feel that from some of you, but I know what I'm talking about because I feel it. I'm a huge channeler of these high-level messages because I take good care of myself, because I'm in a state of rest. Yeah, and don't be judging me because, well, you don't have a house, you don't have a car, you're not even making money. You just wait. You just wait. Because it's not just me. It's going to be a whole bunch of other people where, how the fuck did you become that wealthy? By doing nothing. Meaning, by not doing what everyone else in this world is doing. You just wait and see. You just wait and see. Reverse meaning is naivete, vanity, ignorance, emptiness, immaturity, obsession of the material world. I've been there, guys. I used to have a high six-figure salary. I used to have an amazing fucking job that a lot of people cannot get. It's a very hard to get job, is a word for it. I have to achieve these levels in my career as a systems engineer to make more money, to have more things, to look a certain way, whatever it is, to be somebody. Oh my God, you're swimming in the dough. That's kind of silly to me, you know, because if you're swimming in the dough like you're Scrooge McDuck in that vault, do you see how Scrooge McDuck still has a poor attitude? And he seems to be like all moody and scruffy all the time. Scruffy. Nobody wants to live like that. God doesn't want us to live like that. And he wants us to share the wealth. Because if we don't, he takes all of it away. All of it. I've already lost everything. But I'm fine with it. Because even then, I was still grateful. What God was saying is like, it's not like you don't deserve luxurious things, Jessica. It's not like you don't deserve nice things. You're doing it in a misaligned way because you're outdoing yourself. You're overworking. You're pushing too hard. You're dealing with people who are undervaluing you or underappreciating you. That is not in alignment with true wealth. And then God stopped me in my tracks because of what happened in my life. He goes, no more of this. I don't want you to become like your ancestors, like your family members. You're going to put a stop to this, and you're going to break that chain. You're going to break that pattern because this has to stop. And for those of you watching this, it stops with you too. Tulsi, also known as Tulasi, is frequently mentioned as one of the main pillars of herbal medicine in ancient Ayurvedic texts, some dating back as far as 5000 BC. It is known as the incomparable one, the queen of herbs, and the mother medicine of nature. In the ancient Vedic texts, the Bhagavata Purana, the queen of herbs, is noted as the plant embodiment of Lakshmi. She is a Hindu goddess, wife of Vishnu, and known as the goddess of wealth and generosity. In Hindu mythology, Tulsi is regarded as a living gateway between heaven and earth and believed to be a manifestation of the divine within. Along trade routes from Asia to Europe, Christians used Tulsi in rituals and called it holy basil. Across cultures, Tulsi was regarded as a symbol of divinity and purity. Found in many Ayurvedic formulas, Tulsi is regarded as a rasayana, master plants that assist in longevity and rejuvenation. It has been used to treat intestinal gas, colds, flu, headaches, migraines, anxiety, weakness, memory enhancement, premature aging, tumors, and much more. A lot of you are prematurely aging. I'm 46 years old. I turned 46 exactly a month ago today. A lot of people are surprised when they find out what my age is. And I do feel like I'm looking younger, and I for sure am feeling a lot younger. How you feel from the inside is so significant as how you look on the outside. I talked about cold, flu. See, some of you keep getting migraines and headaches. It's like you need to rest. With its ability to enhance cerebral circulation and memory, Tulsi greatly embodies the archetype of Mercury, a great communicator who governs our conscious mind, perception, understanding, along with primarily the nervous system and respiratory system. A lot of you, your nervous system is shot, which is why you're having issues, shingles, more COVID episodes, flus, colds, aches, pains, having more surgeries, having more medication. That medication is not going to fucking help you because it's actually ruining you. You need to do more herbal stuff. With Tulsi is a great herb to help you with this. Tulsi is also ruled by Mercury's polarity, Jupiter, and it's an adaptogenic plant that increases longevity, immunity, while having a strong auspicious nature known to boost spiritual abilities. Here's your guidance. The Tulasi goddess sits proudly facing her beautiful peacock, symbolizing heaven on earth. She raises her arms with grace, aiming them like wands to catalyze magic and wealth. The fountain is centered between the goddess and the peacock, representing the wellspring created between earth, the manifest world, and heaven, the spirit world. Peacock embodies the medicine of auspiciousness, magic, and beauty, reminding us that we are the living gateway to the greatest of mysteries. Tulsi is here today to teach that the key to Jupiter's doorway, abundance and wisdom, is to live, create, and communicate from a place of wonder, innocence, and impeccability, rather than doubt and confusion. Don't be fooled by material possessions or the vanity often worshipped in the material world. Tune into deeper realities that abound around you. Be spontaneous and celebrate your temple just as you are. And when we come to the material world, some of you may not be like, well, I'm not into luxury. I don't buy all these things. The material meaning, your physical body is used too much because you're trying to get something in return, or you're trying to get some sort of praise or accolade or trophy, or maybe you're wanting people to help you out too, and that's not really helping because now they see, oh, this person's got it all the time, I don't have to do anything. It's a 3D way of looking at things. It may not have to do with material things, but for some of you it is. I gotta keep up with the Joneses. I gotta have all these things. I can't live without my house. I can't live without my car. I can't live without these. Look at me. I don't have a house and I have a car and I'm living my best life ever. That's just mind-blowing to me. I don't have that 6-figure salary anymore, and I love what I'm doing, and I love my life. Do you know how significant that is? You should be able to tell by my energy. I have all this vitality and life force energy. My solar plexus is exploding with vitality, right? My life is sacred, and I treat it as sacred because it's what God gave me, and I don't need all these things to live a happy, joyous, blissful, content, peaceful, stressless life. I don't. But I know that God is going to return my investment in big ways because of what I've given up, what I've learned, the wisdom I've gained from my teachings, from the material world, from my past jobs, from my past life, this lifetime. Let me read Comfrey for a minute here because there's something else with that. Comfrey. What number? Oh, 32. Wow, I need to fix my eyeballs. 32. Comfrey. Upright, it means achievement, completion of a cycle, success, closure, completion of a long journey, wholeness, and mending. Reversed, it says making the same mistakes, lack of closure, feeling incomplete, and emptiness. The astrological ruler is Saturn. The guidance is, Comfrey represents wholeness, completion, and closure of a great cycle. The wreath symbolizes a cycle containing the energy of the past, present, and future, hovering over the clouds to note how the foundations of all cycles are grounded in mystery. Comfrey majestically grows in the center, representing the access mundi, the sacred heart, the sacred will that pulses the great mystery. Comfrey has appeared today to signal that a great cycle is nearing completion. Stay aligned as you continue to prune and heal the garden of the self. Look closely into repeated patterns, persons, or situations that keep showing up in your life. Draw upon Comfrey's power to mend and find wholeness in lessons and patterns that need closure. It's what I've been channeling. What do you keep repeating? What do you keep repeating? You guys know. And listen, I've been there, done that. Okay? So, if anything, you can learn from somebody who's experienced that, but who has overcome it, who's changed their life in such a way that I'm healthier than when I was 35, 36. I didn't have a lot of health elements or whatever, but I know that God built me in such a way that I can handle the stress, and I have Leo rising, so the fire energy, I have strong masculine energy in my chart. So that gives me the energy to like really be able to handle like a lot of stress and all these things. And I never really burned out. There were a couple times that I did. There were a couple times I got migraines for the first time in my life when I was in my 30s, my late 30s. That's when my life was changing. God's like, you need to slow down. All of you need to slow down. So we're closing out this reading. We're going to see what is the final guidance for you. We're actually going to see what angel is going to support you with this healing. Look it. You can't make it up. Stop stressing. Stop stressing. I don't need to say anything else. There's too much stress in your life. Stop stressing about you not being able to take care of other people, not you having the money to pay your bills, and what's going to happen now for the rest of July. This is why I'm doing this, because if you don't stop, you don't end the cycle, it's going to get worse. You can do whatever the hell you want. But if you're watching this to expect, oh, I'm going to come into money and like, I'm going to have this, all this and whatever, everything's going to be fine. You have to be responsible for your own life and your physical body, because if not, you'll continue to manifest really lower vibrational things, issues, problems, health, whatever that is, money, whatever. Car accidents, boating accidents, whatever accidents, other people around you are going to have more accidents. And I don't want to be the harbinger of bad news, but this is just the divine truth here with the dragonfly spirit coming out. See past the illusion that you think that if you don't control something, you don't handle every single thing and overdo it, that it's going to fall apart, that someone's going to die or someone's going to, whatever it is. You have to let God handle it. You try to step on God's toes, that makes it worse for you. So this is time for you to stop. Stop. You've had enough and you know it. And you need to tell people, I'm done. I can't do this anymore. And that is okay. That is okay. Because it will get worse for you come the end of July, or even as soon as this weekend or next week, whatever it is, come August, the rest of the year, you won't be able to enjoy your life at all. And God forbid something worse happens to you, and that will cause a ripple effect in the world around you. And that will also do a bit of damage to the rest of the collective, because we don't need any more people who are low vibrational. With that peacock energy, God is telling me you need to really shine your light and be proud of who you are, and you don't have to be someone that you're not anymore, because most of your life you've been trying to be someone to make yourself feel good about yourself, to feel validated by your family, by your bank account, by your home, by whatever this is for you. You want people to look at you like you're like the greatest thing since sliced bread. You can be the greatest thing since sliced bread by not doing all these other things that you shouldn't be doing, that is causing you health issues and relationship issues and God knows what else. You don't need the trophy. You don't need the house. You don't need the car. You don't need the bank account. You don't need the certification. You don't need the degree to be somebody. Health is wealth. Okay? I'm one of those leaders who's teaching people to see things from a higher perspective and to change it around. I have little in the material, but I have so much in the spiritual. And I'm lighting up like a Christmas tree right now as I say this. If you're feeling that too, this is your time to understand that I'm speaking truth, and this really is your message. Because you know you need to stop, collaborate, and listen, right? Ice is back with a brand new mission. Vanilla Ice is telling you your new mission is now to take better care of yourself. You can be of service to people without having to overdo it. You are more than enough. And if other people are going to judge you for that, fuck that, because they don't understand the value of health. And you're going to learn how to do that starting today. Bottom of the deck, be understanding. You have to be understanding of your truth, right? Understand that you need to stop stressing. This is also, I'm having compassion for yourself. And you have to tell other people, it's like, teach them how to be understanding of your position, of your situation. I'm stressed out. I can't. I keep getting sick. My health is failing. I'm not living my life, whatever. Like, I need help. Or like, if you can't help me, fine. Then I'm going to go help myself by taking better care of myself. My flowers keep falling. Look, the top of the deck, open up. You got to speak your truth. Say, look, man, I can't do this anymore. If you got to quit your job, quit your job. If you got to leave that relationship, or at least have the conversation. But if people can't be understanding of your position and they don't give a shit about your health, that's a bigger problem. You have to tell people, I cannot do it all. I am not superhuman. You are a super spiritual being, but you won't be superhuman in a sense where if you're not taking care of your health. Did I blow that out? Anyway, let's see what angel is going to best support you for the month of July. I heard for you guys, it's more than one, but there's going to be specific angels for you guys that you can work with, and I can teach you how to work with them, or you can just call upon them. Just ask whatever angel comes out for help, and they will help you. You don't have to be so specific because they all know what's going on with you right now. The angel of stop stressing. I'm getting strong, like the angel of compassion. Like Simeon might be here. Angel of unconditional love. Peace, harmony. Archangel Raphael even is great to work with. Archangel Phanuel. Archangel Simeon. What's the other one? Seraphiel. What angel is going to best support the Dragonfly group for their healing this month? One more. But again, as I was saying, some of you have multiple angels. If you want to know specifically what group of angels you can work with and all these other things specifically for your situation, I highly recommend at least start with an illumination session with me and see where it goes. Orpheal. This is the angel supporting you this month. Look, it's green. Green is about health. She's the other green angel alongside with Archangel Raphael. She's the guardian of the wilderness. She helps you connect to nature. She protects the wilderness. She helps with natural cures, grounding, and elemental magic. As the patron of nature lovers, I will protect your wilderness adventures and efforts to conserve nature. Nephrite is the gemstone that can help you with this. Winter is significant for some of you, and the action is not now, meaning some of you are like, nope, I can't get healing right now. I can't rest right now. I can't take off right now. Can't take vacation right now. You keep doing that, don't expect your life to be better. Just don't. Just don't. That's the reality of it all. And you know this. You guys aren't idiots. You know deep down inside, again with that, all is okay, honor your feelings. You know it's not okay. You can't keep running yourself to the ground like this. This can't keep happening. It can't. This is also Orpheus telling you to tell other people, I can't do this right now. I can't do this right now. I can't help you. I can't take care of this. Not now. Not now. Not now. Now learn how to say no. I'm too tired. I'm too stressed. I'm too angry. I'm too flustered. Like, leave me alone. You might look like an asshole to these people, but you're standing your ground. So just, and for those of you who tell you these things, look, I can't do it right now, and you get mad at them, well, you know, I do this, blah, 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 blah. No. Be understanding. If someone is telling you not now, it's for a reason. But, you know, sometimes that could be on the shadow side because people deal with stress differently. Winter time is a time of rest, recalibration, rejuvenation. Don't do anything. Fucking hibernate. If you work in an office, shut the door and say, do not talk to me for 2 hours. I'm busy. And you can be busy sitting at your desk doing nothing. Or you just having a longer lunch or whatever that is. You can't help everybody. And I just blew another wick out. You cannot do it all. You just can't. And again, it's an ancestral pattern. Please, I really recommend my past life and my Akashic records, guys. It's going to be so enlightening for you. And it's going to be so healing. You will feel so liberated. What did I say? I knew she'd come up. Archangel Simiel. I do have an Archangel Simiel bracelet as a reminder for you to have some compassion for yourself and others. The angel of unconditional love. I channeled her. I'm not wearing it right now. Not this time around. I'm wearing a lot of blue. But she helps with relationship repair, heals broken hearts, puts more tenderness into your heart. She is the angel of family unity, and she restores harmony to you, your relationships. Some of your relationships are so discombobulated because of the stress levels in your own lives, and you don't say no, and you don't set boundaries, and you don't take care of yourself. I foster harmonious relationships by filling hearts with compassion and love. I also help soulmates unite. Rhodochrosite, new moon, and compromise. Simiel is saying by the time the new moon in Cancer comes up, you should really have already started working on following the guidance here and really learning how to rest more and to say no, not now, whatever. Compromise is needed. Hey, I'll help you out if you just give me some time off, or I'll be a better employee. I won't be as moody. I won't be as grumpy, or I won't be so stressed or whatever. I won't, whatever, or I'll be a more understanding of your situation, spouse or sibling or whatever. If you give me some time, you allow me to rest, you allow me to sleep in, you go take care of your own thing, right? You can do this for yourself. It's like in my family line, the women doing everything for the men and the children. Almost everything. That is not balance. That is not harmonious. That isn't fair. Okay? No more of that. It's 111 on my clock. So, Simiel and Orpheus. If you want to learn how to work more with these archangels, I do that in my one-on-one sessions with people. I'm very closely connected to the Legion of Angels. They have helped me so much. And when I don't ask them for help, they actually come in to help me anyway. That's a whole higher level of consciousness. So, the guidance has been given. The messages have been disseminated through God, through the angels, through your higher self, my higher self, even your guardian angels too. Because your guardian angels are with you every single day. They do the earth type of support. Yeah, this is it. This is your free thing that's really going to work wonders for you if you follow through with the guidance. But it's up to you. It's up to you. But you know that something's got to give and something needs to stop. You need to stop. Complete the cycle end the cycle of those people, or of your parents, your grandparents, your great-grandparents, your whole lineage, your mother line, your father line. It has to stop now. Otherwise, we're going to continue to be in a world where we're just going to have to be miserable because we're out of alignment, because we're working too hard and we're valuing the wrong things. I pray this illuminated your well-being. If you haven't subscribed, you may do so now to become a Milani, Illuminati. All my stuff is in the description box below. My Simil bracelet is also in the description box. If you click on the shop link there, blah, 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 whatever else comes through. But I really, really, really pray that this really gets you going and it motivates you to make the changes you need. Okay, listen, I know what I'm talking about because I've been there. I've been there. Can't do it all. You can't. And if other people expect you to, you need to kind of like really separate yourself from them. If they can understand that your health is important, then they have other things to look at themselves. There's no judgment, but they also have to learn some things about their own lives. So, as I said, I pray illuminate your well-being. Have a wonderful 4th of July. If you watch us around that time, or July 4th weekend, have a beautifully blessed July. All right. And God willing, I will see you for the end of July reading to see what's manifested, to see what you worked through, to see how you've changed. Because that would be great to see. It's alchemical evolution. It's ascension, right? And by the end of the month, if you follow through with this guidance, you should see some sort of miracle that you've never seen before. But you've got to do the work, and you've got to get the help when guided if you need my support with this, because I've been there, done that. Okay? Or whatever other support you need. Go watch my 30 days of light meditations. Pick a nightly meditation, sleep with that at night, whatever it is. Let me know what you think, right? Start with those things. Do the Archangel Raphael prayer in the morning and in the evening, or wherever you're called, for 30 days, for the whole month of July. You guys can start with that, okay? Anyway, God willing, I'll see you for the end of July reading and for my other readings and my other videos, whatever else I put on my Life Illuminator channel. Don't forget to check that one out too. I love you guys with the love of Christ, and peace be with you. Hello, my golden lion people. Welcome to your July What Needs to Be Healed reading. I'm already hearing for some of you, you may want to watch group 1, the Dragonfly reading. I just heard that. Anyway, everything seems to be related. So, first things first, I didn't say this in the intro. If you haven't watched the July Astrology video on this channel, please do so. If you can stop this and watch that first, that would help give you the context as to what these astrological transits are doing and what may be coming into the fold this weekend, this month, all of the above, to best help you navigate what these transits are creating so that it can help you with your healing. If you watch this first, that is fine, but I do highly, highly recommend that you spend some time, take some time out for yourself to watch that astrology reading, because it is so vital to your healing for the month of July. It encompasses the whole month. There's a lot going on. It's a wild, wild, wild month. So we're needing to focus on our healing more so than ever during this time. So make sure you watch that. I'm also hearing Archangel Raphael having me tell you to watch my Archangel Raphael prayer meditation video on my Life Illuminator channel. I have the link to that channel in the description box as well. I'll try to put the link to that particular video in the description. But if you go to my Life Illuminator channel and you click on the angelic prayer meditation playlist, whatever it's called, it's the Archangel ones. You can watch more than the Raphael one, like the Michael and the Gabriel one, but I highly, highly recommend you watch the Raphael one to support you with the healing for whatever comes through here. All right. I am offering services on my Life Illuminator website. The links to my services and my energy healing products are below. You may already be guided to book a particular session in this reading, just like what happened with the Dragonfly group. So let's look into what the Golden Lion group needs to heal for July 2026. Holy Spirit, Archangels, Jesus, Mary, Mother Mary, Order of the Seraphim, Order of Melchizedek, Divine Ascended Masters, Divine Ancestors, the Legion of Angels, Guardian Angels of 100% pure crystalline divine light, please reveal to us for highest good. What does the Golden Lion group need to heal for July 2026? One more. I heard slow and steady wins the race. Take your time, be patient, don't rush. Make a wish, lion people. Make a wish. Okay? I'm going to read the book because there are instructions, but go ahead and make your wish now. This is a magical moment. Make a wish and enjoy its manifestation. I'm hearing believe in the impossible. There is a unicorn here. If you look closely, look at the reflection, okay? The reflection of the mermaid doesn't look the same. Neither does the horse. This is a regular horse. That's a unicorn. You have to see past the illusions. Anything is possible. Hearing Don't Stop Believing by Journey and Believe in the Impossible. Okay? And see, the thing is, in the reflection, she's not even touching the unicorn horn. Your reality is to believe in something greater than you. Believe in your dreams. Just put the wish out there. I'm hearing When You Wish Upon a Star, right? That song in the Pinocchio movie. Something magical is about to happen. But you all, part of that making the wish means you need to believe in it. Okay? You need to believe in it. What's interesting is that I'm getting for you guys, like you did something between when I first recorded this and now. You either somehow followed the guidance energetically or you shifted something, maybe from my other readings or maybe from your own intuition. And something's about to change. It's the energies are really for you guys. It could very well be you have strong Leo in your chart or something where this manifestation of this miracle, of this wish is going to happen around Leo season, which is at the end of July, right? So around, like, we start July 22nd, I think, is Leo season. When Leo season starts. Just don't make the wish. Believe that's already happened, is what I'm hearing. What's at the bottom here? Wow. Worthiness. Know that you deserve to receive good in all ways. You are worthy of this desire, of this wish, of this dream coming true. Okay, I'm hearing strong Aquarius energy. 11th house. Something may be happening in the 11th house for you. If you have Gemini 11th house, or your Mars, your Mars and Uranus are in the 11th house. Yeah, because they're in Gemini. You may be a Leo rising, so it doesn't have to be that, but there's something with the Mars-Uranus conjunction that could very well be causing some miraculous manifestation, okay? Whatever is coming, whatever you're wishing for, even if it doesn't happen during that transit or this month or something, just put it out there and believe in it, okay? You are worthy of this. Some people may be thinking that you're dreaming too big. You are like, you know, that's too far-fetched. That's impossible. There's no way that's going to happen. Or how are you going to get that? Some of you, you're asking for a car. You're asking for a house paid off. Or you're asking, it's funny because you're asking for a MacBook Pro laptop, right? You're asking for a new computer. You're asking for a new something. Something that is big. Something that you're wondering, I don't know where this money's going to come from. This wish could be as simple as, I want people to recognize me for my work. I want my business to take off. I want to be able to get new clients or do group sessions or heal or do something for animals. I want to have my own wellness center. I want to have my own farm, my own sanctuary for animals, adoption center for animals, my own practice of some sort. doctor, lawyer, spiritual healer, holistic, practitioner, whatever that is. You may be coming up with something that's never been done before, and you're thinking it's like, I don't know how I'm going to get this done, but I know I'm being called to do it. Okay, and again, with that worthiness card right there's a lot of purple between these two cards. It's a lot tied to the crown and the third eye chakras. Really know that you're one with the cosmos, and the universe has heard your wish. God has heard your wish. The angels have heard your wish. They're the grantors of the wishes there. It's a matter of being in alignment with them. Know that something is going to come in, or you're going to have somebody help you out with something. The angels are going to help you with this. God's going to help you with this. Your ancestors are going to help you with this. This is really, guys, just about for the month of July, just believing in yourself and believing in whatever this desire, this wish, this dream is. But what I'm hearing again is like, set your sights higher. It's not just reaching for the stars, it's reaching beyond that. Go past the stratosphere, break the glass ceiling. Something magic is about to happen. For this group, you're the lion group, you're going to have a magical month compared to a lot of people. Now, if you were drawn to the first group, the Dragonfly, it could be where you've overcome something and you stopped an ancestral pattern. I'm getting very strongly, this is the message for those of you, your life feels magical already. You're already manifesting miracles. You're already seeing the magic in the world, in the universe, in nature. You're seeing the beauty and the vitality in the little things, in the simple things in life. You are seeing how magical you already are. Okay? If you're not seeing this right now just yet, just know that you have the potential to do this. This is the month to start seeing your own magic, being the magician in your own life that came out in the Dragonfly reading, understanding that you can be the co-creator. You are the co-creator of manifesting these wishes, these dreams, these desires, whatever this is. But I am getting, for quite a few of you, you've done something significant. You've pushed through some hard challenges, some opposition. Maybe you have a lot of opposition in your natal chart or something like that. Some people with the astrology for this month, it's going to be rough on them because they're misaligned. For some of you here who are already seeing the magic in you, the magic in people, the magic in your creations, your gifts, your talents, your business, your abilities, you're going to see more of it. I'm hearing it's going to be exponential because Jupiter is now in Leo. And for those of you strong Leo in your chart, it's going to be something quite spectacular. I'm seeing like the fireworks finale. I was picking up that on my live stream that I did earlier today, which I think is still processing. So hopefully it gets out there soon, but I'm not going to worry about it. Just keep wishing, keep hoping, keep dreaming. Don't give up on these things because, again, you deserve to receive good in all ways. Okay? You can't have that wish or that dream come true if you feel you're not deserving, if you feel you're less than, if you feel you're not enough. Again, your worth is a huge requirement for your wishes, your dreams, your desires to come true. If you start thinking, no, it's not going to happen, it's not possible, I'm not this, I'm not that, I don't have this, I don't have that, that niche is saturated, that, category of business is saturated, that thing that I want to do, everybody's doing it, but not necessarily, because you're going to do it in a very different way, okay? So this is the time to just really believe. I'm hearing believe in miracles, expect miracles. I'm seeing the number 777 and 888, right? Like there's something material here too. Some of you are wishing for your struggles and your finances to be over, for a relationship to be reconciled. I am getting a strong energy of these wishes really being also about prayers. Some of you have been praying a lot, but you've been praying from the heart, and God sees this, angels see this, and it's like, wow, they're really, really connecting here, and they genuinely see their worth, and they genuinely want these things for themselves and for other people. You may be wishing things for other people too, and that's okay. There's something about you're getting the help that you've asked for. You could have been very well wishing for help. Maybe you put a penny into a fountain or something, or you're walking by these fountains that have coins in them. I'm hearing if you pass by a coin fountain or a fountain at all, I'm hearing you don't have to put a coin in there. Just pass by it or stand by it, meditate on it, and make the wish anyway, because that wishing well is going to hear it. I'm hearing that wishing well. I'm wishing. I can't stand that movie. I'm sorry if you like. I'm sorry, not sorry. If you like Snow White and Seven Dwarfs, I don't know. I have an issue with that movie. That's just me. It's just like too cheesy for me and too like just unrealistic. With the female in there, like Snow White, like really. I'm wishing for the one I love to find me today, right? Maybe you're wishing for a partnership that is just like, and knock your socks off, right? Great sex, great love, great friendship, great laughter, great experiences, great moments, whatever, something along those lines. Whatever this is, if you don't align with being worthy and deserving, and you know that you can have this, that God will make it happen, then it won't happen. Belief is everything in the manifestation of our heart's desires, okay? So, and sometimes when we wish for things, it may not happen the way that we are expecting. God does exceedingly and abundantly. The angels do exceedingly and abundantly. It's like, wow, this is more than what I thought. And for those of you, you may be getting multiple wishes. There are a few of you who are getting multiple dreams coming true. Your prayers are being answered. It's going to be a magical, magical month. Okay? For those of you who've done your work, who know your worth, who know that you are deserving, it's like, yeah, I can have this. This is about self-forgiveness and really understanding that no matter what you've done in life, the mistakes you've made, you know, the things you did or didn't do, it was all part of your journey to get you to now, to get you to see that despite everything and despite what other people say, that you are deserving of amazing things, of great love, of that person that you want to spend the rest of your life with, or that house, that car, that business, you know, something about you really want to change the world. You know, it's like Michael Jackson had that huge dream, right? I'm sure he was making wishes too, but he had to see the magic in himself. But of course, he had a complex with really seeing that, you know, from his childhood wounds and from all the challenges he dealt with. But he knew that he wanted to do something to really change people's lives through his music and his writing and just helping people. Right? If you look at his songs, it was more about like the collective, being of service. He was a Virgo, right? So there's something significant here. But when you start to doubt yourself and you're saying, no, I don't really deserve that. No, that's not me. It's not possible. That's somebody else's job. That's somebody else's dream. This is also a message to say for some of you, stop trying to live somebody else's dream. Live yours. Go bigger. Go harder. Don't settle for less than what you are worth. Okay? If you really want to do something grand in this world, especially if no one's ever done it, nobody in your family's ever done it. It can be as simple as being the first to go to college, being the first millionaire in your family, whatever that is. Don't doubt that, but don't tell yourself that it's not possible or it's unachievable, it's unattainable, because it is. And if other family, your spouse, your kids, other people, whatever, are telling you, oh, whatever, that's not going to happen, there's no way that's going to work out, that's a silly thing, that is not going to be accepted, it's not going to be appreciated, it's not going to be sold, it's not going to be listened to, whatever that is. Could be music, right? Could be art, whatever this is. You know what this is for you. You have to say, yeah, I can be that star. I can be that unicorn, because I'm hearing some of you, you are unicorns. Some of you are very, very rare. And what's happening is that God, you're honoring your uniqueness and your rarity and saying, I'm not going to succumb to societal conditioning. I'm not going to succumb to the 3D world and everyone else and the world dictating what I can and can't do and how something can be achieved. Okay, some of you are meant to do massive things in this world. Now I'm getting, if you were drawn to this reading, you may have been drawn to my clear crystal quartz pick a crystal reading for the month of June. If you haven't seen that yet, please go watch it, even though it's not the month of June. I'm getting that very strongly. You are deserving, no matter how big it is and how much it is or whatever it is. Just ask. I was doing this with God just last night when I found out something that I needed that I do not have the money for, and it's expensive, right? I mean, my car is a whole other thing because I donated my car to the veterans last week, a week from today. I found out something that I needed to work on something that I am excited about, and I was like, oh my gosh, now I need this. And I said, okay, God, I need this to fulfill part of my mission, to do this work, to change the world, right? And I said, God, this is what I need. This is what I want. I'm going to leave it in your hands, and I'm just going to leave it at that. I made that wish. I made that request. I asked God. I asked the angels. And it's like, just remember to let me know what I need to do in order for us to make this happen. But I know God is going to be the one who's going to do the bigger stuff, the stuff that he can do that none of us can do. So just trust in that, okay? This is going to be significant. So they want me to read the book for you guys because there's a little bit of a so-called instruction about making a wish. Again, you can follow through with this or not, but this is more of what I was channeling before about making this wish and sending it out to the universe and just letting go of the outcome. Surrender the outcome to God. Say an affirmative prayer right now, which means stating your desire as if it were already true. Thank heaven for this reality and feel in your heart and belly that your dream is actually a reality. For example, say, thank you, heaven, for whatever your desire is. I'm truly grateful for your continuous support. Now is a magical moment. Go into a quiet space, even if it's just for a moment. Close your eyes. Imagine that your wishes come true. Feel it with your entire being. Then express thanks for this gift and release it like a helium balloon that goes straight to heaven. If you need to take action to co-create this wish, you will be given strong and repetitive guidance in the form of feelings, thoughts, ideas, inner words, signs, visions, or dreams. It's important that you follow this guidance in order to bring the wish into physical form. That's why I was saying you may need to do something, and maybe the only thing some of you need to do is this. Know that you are deserving. They want me to read that. The other group didn't have me read the book, but I didn't need to. Worthiness. You've been blocking your manifestations due to deep-seated beliefs that you don't deserve them. Manifestations aren't rewards for good behavior. They're effects of your thoughts, beliefs, feelings, and actions. When you allow yourself to receive, you help with God's plan to demonstrate love everywhere. Accepting heaven's help isn't just about you personally. It's about allowing yourself to be helped so that you can help others. Accept good graciously and affirm, thank you for gifts that have come to me now. I gratefully accept them for the good of all. And this is not just a wish for you, because what you're wishing for is going to inspire other people. It's going to illuminate other people. It's going to encourage other people. It's going to motivate others too. That they can be the curator of miracles. That God is there. The angels do exist. That they can have the impossible become possible for them too. That's also part of why God is doing this for some of you. Why God just wants you to believe that you are worthy of this, that you can have this, right? It doesn't matter what anybody else says, because other people are going to probably, when you get this wish or these wishes, you know what's going to happen? People that you care about, other people look at you like, that's unfair. You were quote unquote lazy. That's unfair. You didn't work as hard as I did. That's not right. How did you come into this? How are you so lucky? How are you so whatever, right? But you already did your damn work. You already surrendered. You already started to believe in yourself and know your worth, and you weren't succumbing to the pressures of society and doing what everybody else has been doing. This is why God is going to grant you this wish or these wishes, right? But it starts with you. It starts with believing in yourself and knowing, I can deserve that. And be careful with other people who say, like, you don't deserve that because you didn't put in the work that I did. You didn't sacrifice as much as I did. You didn't, have to go through all this shit. Oh, yeah, you did. You did. It was hard enough for some of you to go the unconventional way, to take the path less traveled. It was 20 to 22 in the timer as I was channeling that message. You had to make your own sacrifices by leaving your old self and your old beliefs behind, and you not taking no for an answer, and you not listening to these people saying, well, I don't think that's gonna work, or that dream's too big, or you should go back to your old job. You know how many times I got told that? You should be doing this instead of that. Like, you're not making any money, you're not doing this, you don't have this house, you don't have this car, you don't have this material, when my spiritual bank is more money than what Scrooge McDuck can count, because it's like, you have to really start looking at life a different way and seeing how God can bring about the miraculous. But God makes the impossible possible, because it's that part of God that he can do with just like waving his hand or snapping his fingers or waving a wand, and like, it is done. It is finished. Right? He controls everything. God controls everything. The angels support him with that. And so when people go around saying you're not deserving of something, that says a lot about their character, because they're still looking at things from a very 3D perspective and thinking that God is not merciful, that God is only going to bless those who go to church, or those who believe in Jesus, or bless those who go to church every Sunday. What did I say? I said that already. Or those who have 9 to 5 jobs, or those who work. I'm not saying that people have 9 to 5 jobs can't have miracles. That's not what I'm saying. But it's like people are expecting God to only bless those who do the stuff that everybody else is doing. If you really want to look at the biblical accounts of the people who made significant impact, and made a significant impact on this planet, even before Jesus, okay? They did the unconventional thing. They listened to God's guidance, but it was something that other people thought, like, you're crazy. That's stupid. That's not gonna happen. You're gonna listen to God? What? God told you to do what? Right? It's the people who took the path less chosen, and they were granted so many amazing things. But sure, God is still going to grant wishes and answer prayers for everybody. But it could be something so small that it's just like a little blip in the system, right? You want to have a big bang go off, right? And with regards to what God wants you to know that he can really do for you. But the sad thing is that so many people live their lives thinking they're not deserving of something. Oh, I can't ask God for that because that's going to make me look like I'm greedy, or make me look like I'm gluttonous or lustful or whatever that is, like the 7 sins I'm getting. That's going to make me look like, oh, you think you're better than everybody else. And look, for some of you, you're going to get that. People are going to not like it when these wishes, these dreams, these manifestations come in. I'm getting very strongly against some of you are getting multiples. It could very well be happening for the month of July, or like one after the other, back to back, or everything happens at once, right? It could very well happen Leo season, because I'm hearing that, because Leo season starts July 22nd, and that is part of this July reading. So, but whatever this is, keep believing in yourself and your dreams and what you want to do. Do not worry about your past. You made quote unquote mistakes, right? You didn't learn some lesson, whatever that is. You kind of went off the path or whatever. It doesn't matter. God does not look at that. He still loves you as a divine child of God, right? God is the one who determines your deservingness and your worthiness, not man. So make sure you remember that. That is huge for a lot of you. So that's going to be very significant as you navigate your month of July, okay? Because this is such a very different energy compared to the Dragonfly group, because some of you you've been going at it. You've been dealing with a lot of opposition. A lot of people not believing in you. And not a lot of people are not supporting what that wish is, what that dream is, how you view things. Other people are still looking at it from a conventional standpoint, and you're like, well, okay, I understand your viewpoint, but that's not how I look at it. That's not what God is telling me, right? You got to trust in the ideas, in the dreams, the wishes, like we talked about, what's coming through. It's for you and for you alone. And a lot of the times, other people are going to look at it like, no, it shouldn't be done that way. No, that's now it's supposed to be executed or programmed or created or done, whatever that is, right? No, a lot of you know that you are higher, you're at a higher level of consciousness to understand that the bigger you dream, the bigger the manifestation in the reality, the more help, the more work, so to speak, the more support you're going to get from God, legion of angels, your own ancestors, all those things, okay? So, man, it's like this angel wants to crash to the floor. I keep hitting that angel because they're telling me that you guys are really, really supported by the angelic realm. Some of you need to connect more to the angelic realm. And it's funny because even though I recorded these videos a few days ago and I lost all those 3 hours and some change, they wanted me to add my angel deck to the end of this reading. We're going to find out what angel is supporting you for the month of July, which one you're being asked to call upon to help you with the manifestation of these dreams and these wishes. So we're now going to look into what is challenging you the most with this wish making, with this healing, because you're healing from the worthiness. Some of you have already done a lot of work with that, and because I'm channeling it differently, a lot of you are going to get what you deserve because you've loved yourself well enough to know that you deserve those things, and you honor yourself enough, and you took care of yourself enough to not settle, to not give up, and to not give in. What is their biggest challenge? One more. Holy Spirit, archangels, please and thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. Expansive. Every day I'm learning new things and expanding it to my highest potential. Look at the books. Maybe you want to write a book. You want to write a series of books. Whatever that is. Poetry, science fiction, whatever that is. Okay? It's like, listen, I'm getting such strong energy. There's some strong, powerful Leos in this reading. Again, you probably guys looked at my clear crystal quartz. You wrote something, whether it's code or you literally wrote a book recently or in the past, or you want to write a book, or you're writing something, you're saying something, you're speaking the truth, you're expanding the collective consciousness, you're expanding your mind, you're doing other things, okay? You are allowing yourself to have every little thing in your life build up to something greater, right? And here's the thing, if you have a big dream or a big project, don't share it with the world. Don't share it with your parents. If you're guided to share it with like somebody in particular, fine. But even when you share something and someone looks at you, no, you shouldn't do it that way. No, you don't need to do that now. You can't afford it. You can't do that. That's not what your focus is. But if God's telling you to do it, do it. Writing something, creating something, publishing something. There's something publishing with the 9th house. Jupiter rules the 9th house because Jupiter rules Sagittarius. Yikes. Sagittarius rules the 9th house. And Sagittarius is a fire sign, which is like a sister sign or a brother sign to Leo. Every day I'm learning new things and expanding to my highest potential. Here's the challenge. The challenge is, yikes. Because your dreams are so big, they're expanding. It's like Jupiter. Jupiter magnifies things. He makes things bigger, right? Go big or go home is what I'm hearing. You have the ability to expand your network, to expand your dreams, to go above and beyond, to do this and to do that. You may have strong Gemini in your chart too or something where you can do multiple things and still be good at it. I said in one of my readings, maybe that was the reading that got lost. The jack of all trades and master of all. And some people are not going to like you for it, but tough shit. You were blessed with some greatness. So don't allow other people to dictate your worth and your value. You have to understand your value and value your books, your writing, what you want to publish, what you want to put out into the world. Higher spiritual knowledge, that's a strong Sagittarius energy. Okay? Expanding into your highest potential. Some of you are realizing it may be daunting to create something the world has never seen, but, and again with the lion energy that is Leo, which is why I'm getting the strong Leo energy, which is funny because now they're reminding me of this, because this is the lion group. Keep going above and beyond. Keep going harder. Keep going out there. The unconventional, the unseen, the undone, the impossible. All right? Something has never been done before. And you are deserving of this because you're expanding your consciousness as you learn to understand who you truly are. That you can have these amazing things. You can be the trillionaire, the multi-billionaire, the multi-millionaire, all these businesses. You can do all this stuff. And when people criticize it, people don't like it, people are not like cheering you on, supporting you, fuck that. Fuck them. It's not to say that there's something wrong with them, but there's jealousy there. There's envy, but that's also because they're thinking that they can't do it either. Or they're thinking that, oh, well, you must be favored by God. You think maybe you're better than me, or you had these things. No, that's not it. You're supposed to be the inspiration for these people to go big or go home, to have these big ass dreams, to make those crazy ass wishes. Fortune favors the brave. Fortune favors the bold. Now I'm hearing fortune favors the expansiveness. Wow. Expand your horizons. And the challenge here is like, I don't know if I want to do more of this. I don't know if I grow my business. I don't know if I want to make all that money. Some of you are afraid of success and are afraid of all that money. Why am I getting, something automotive something? I'm getting an energy of somebody wants to expand their business. They want to tie into different things. I'm also getting someone wants to incorporate other modalities, other ideologies, or other people into their business to support them, or their employees, or whatever, their business acumen, I'm hearing, with the worthiness piece. Okay? Some of you really want to put more knowledge out there, but here's the thing. If God's calling you to go big or go home, to dream bigger, it's because you have the potential, because what God has been putting in you is going to help the masses. You're going to be put in a greater position to really support a lot of not just where you are, but a lot of the world. Okay? Because you're going to be the example, the poster child of kind of shutting people up in a way and saying, if I can do it, you can do it. You just got to believe in yourself and follow your heart. Okay? But the challenge again here is, I don't know if I want to expand. I don't know if I'm worthy. I don't know if I'm going to be capable. I don't want to have more money. But it's not really about the money for some of you. It's about what you're going to do with the money. It's about all the people you're going to help. It's about seeing what else you can do. Again, your higher potential. You're going to start realizing, holy shit, I can do this too. You can go from like being an astrologer to being a #1 bestseller, right? People are like, well, that doesn't go hand in hand, but it does. You can go from being an auto mechanic to being a world-class chef and having these amazing Michelin star restaurant chains, whatever that is, right? Everything is leading up to something greater. You can even have your own auto shops and have your own restaurants if you want to do that, and have something else. Some of you are going to be multi-millionaires, but you're going to have multiple businesses doing different things. Or you're going to incorporate all these things into one business when people are like, well, that's usually separate businesses. It may not be the case. Don't be afraid of expansion. Don't be afraid to expand your horizons, to go above and to go out there, to just see what else is possible for you. 3 of Wands and Tarot. Man, I'm getting a lot of confirmation burps and all types of stuff. This is a very high energy group. Releasing anger is at the bottom of the deck. Anger is a natural emotion, but I can recognize that holding on to it can be toxic for me. I look at the person who has caused me pain and see them as the human being they are. I release the anger I feel and free myself, freeing myself and expanding to love. Look at that. Break the chains. I first got that some people are going to be angry. It's what I said. People are going to be mad. People are going to be pissed off. Well, that person was fucked up with money, or that person was ruined my life, and they were the cause of this, and they were the cause of that, and you know, they didn't listen to me, or they gave me stress, and they gave me a hard time. Why are you pointing the finger? Why are you getting angry at someone else's success? Or again, this could be other people being angry and jealous with you. Don't let that get to you, guys. It's not going to help. You also may be angry about something because maybe you're mad at yourself for not taking this step, for not following your dreams before, and now you are. Or there's anger, frustration surrounding the fact that you may be punishing yourself for going above and beyond, for expanding your business, your dreams. And maybe you're being mad at yourself because it's like, I don't deserve this. Either you're in this now or you're about to do something, grow, right? Do more. And you may be thinking to yourself, maybe I shouldn't have done this. Or maybe I should go back to playing small. Maybe I shouldn't have made that decision, whatever that is. Right? I'm also getting an energy of you wanting to follow people who inspire you, who expand your horizons, who really see your higher potential. And you're wanting to follow them or work with them or hire them even. And some people may be angry with you because maybe you followed like a spiritual teacher's advice and not their advice. And now you're like, you did these extra things, you grew, you had to expanded your business, you expanded your talents, you dabbled into this, and people are like, why are you doing more? Why are you doing this? We were fine with this money. We were fine where we were. You know, you don't have to do all of that. Just do the bare minimum. You guys are not the bare minimum group. You're not. Please be mindful of the people who try to tear you down and try to squash your dreams. You can still love these people and honor these people, but if like they continue to just like bash them or insult you because of it, or they get excessively jealous all the time and they're just like, they end up being mean and rude with you and just like angry with you for your decisions, you should probably put them in timeout, talk to them about it. But if they continuously do that, you should probably go your separate ways. And don't feel bad about that. Don't feel like, oh man, I really shouldn't have done what I did because now I may piss this person off, whatever. No. If God told you to do it, you fucking do it. Don't hold yourself back. That's a big challenge for you this month. Don't branch out into new things, like you go from YouTube to Instagram to TikTok to podcasts on Spotify, whatever. You start doing all these other projects which tie into what maybe you've already been doing. Don't hold yourself back. Please, please, please. All right. Let us see what is going to support your healing for this month. This is also, again, healing that anger. Put love into the situation. Even when people are like angry and frustrated with you, they're causing pain and suffering. They're like, it's like, oh my gosh, why is this person doing this? You're learning, you're growing, you're realizing you can handle these people, you can handle these things, you can handle yourself. All right, what is going to best support the Lion Group's healing for this month? One more. Holy Spirit, Archangels, please and thank you. Whoa. Jurgen Sacha, number 22. 22 may be significant for you. You were born on the 22nd of the month. Oh, I got another message. You may be angry because you want to do different things and people see you with multiple talents, wanting to do different things, and people don't like it. And they may be treating you poorly and it's causing you anger. I'm hearing like a lack of respect. Don't let these people get to you, please. 22 breaks down to a 4. 22 is a master builder number. I think you got that in your clear crystal quartz reading. If you were drawn to that reading, or you need to go back to it or watch it. Master builder. I said you guys are building some big ass things. Don't stop now. You're gonna get the help. You're gonna have that dream come true. You're gonna have other things. That big wish that you had, you're gonna have all these other wishes that are gonna support that bigger dream that you have, is what I just heard. 2 and 2 is 4. Okay? 4 is building a solid foundation. All 4 walls, stability, security. You're building stability and security for yourself. And don't be angry if you want to do something different right now, because you're starting to realize you're leveling up in your consciousness, because you're realizing you have more talents, you have greater dreams, you have bigger aspirations, and that's okay. So don't be angry with what's falling away, what you're breaking away from, because you're starting to realize what doesn't serve you and you're letting that go. I'm getting very strong death card energy, very strong Scorpio, okay? This is transfiguration. No wonder why I said that. It's tied to transformation. There's a tower here, okay? So what's going to support with the healing could very well be utilizing Jurgen Sacha, some herb in your tea, or put it in a lotion, or that essential oil if they have it. But it's more so the message behind it. And there's a tower here, and there's a snake around the tower, okay? And there's a moon glowing. There's Mars and Pluto. That's why I said Scorpio, because Pluto's a ruler of Scorpio. Is it Mars a ruler of Scorpio too, or one or the other? I heard that from an astrologer, Cam White, and what's it called? David Palmer. I believe they say that the true ruler of Scorpio is Mars, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know. I'm not an astrologer, but I'm still learning as I'm growing. So there's a snake around this tower. The tower is caught on fire. Okay? There's stuff that's being disrupted. Things coming to an end. Major endings for greater beginnings to transpire. To come in. You're shedding your old skin. Right? You're becoming someone even greater than you realize. Bless you. De nada. And see how the tower hasn't crumbled yet? It's like the tower is on fire, but the snake is coming in to protect it. I'm getting you have very strong protection with what dreams and wishes you have. Okay? You need to trust. Don't worry about the what ifs. Don't worry about having more money or having more exposure. Okay? You're being called to do this for a reason, because it has a greater purpose. The snake tends to be looked at as an evil creature, and it's not, right? Some of you may be tempted to go back to your old belief systems, to play it small. Don't do that. This is not the time to do it. Go back to an old relationship that was misaligned. Go back to an old job that you hated. No, none of that. Go back to, again, old belief system, an old way of doing things. You are really changing for the better. You're being reborn into someone with greater potential, and you have to believe that, see that about yourself. So I'm going to read the book. What's at the bottom for this? Oh my God. Look what, oh, look at this. Do you know how awesome this is? It's the root card. There's the lion right there. Protection. What did I tell you? And look, it's a number 4. Wow, you guys. This is fucking glorious. Need I say more? My God, you're like, Jess, you don't have to say any more for this group. Okay, let's go look at number 22. 22 and 4. This could also be April 24th. If you switch it 4/22, that could be significant for you. Look, I'm looking at the, I'm right next to the root card. Wait, no, I'm not. Why did I look at 42? 42 may be your age or something along those lines. You're turning 42 soon. Something with 1942. I know that was a video game for the old ColecoVision or the old Atari, whatever. Anyway. Nintendo. I think it's Dragon Sacha? There's an accent over the O. Head gone. The upright meaning is unforeseen change, breakdown, transfiguration, poison transmuted, evil neutralized, rising from the ashes. Phoenix rising from the ashes. You guys are going to have a tower moment. So what you need to heal is just like really know that whatever this is, and I think it's a good tower for a lot of you. Things are crumbling down. They're breaking down because it doesn't serve you anymore. You are no longer aligned with what you're doing now. And now God's like, you're at a higher state of consciousness. And that means you need to do bigger things on this planet. Okay? Unforeseen change. Again, with the changes. Accept the changes. Be adaptable to the changes. Go watch my animal videos because it talks all about adaptability, especially with the dragonfly, okay? The lion, you have the courage and the confidence to do this. Own your power. You're the king or the queen of the jungle. You've got this, okay? You may be angry because you spent all these years in a marriage. You spent all these years doing this business. You spent all these years doing this craft or all these years doing something. And now you're doing something completely different. Listen, I've been there. For 20 years, I was a senior systems engineer for the DOD. I'm not doing that anymore. And I'm in my 46th year of birth, right? I went through this phase like, you know what? What the hell, man? I went to school for this. I have a bachelor's in computer science. And I did all these things. And I worked hard for this. And now my whole life is changing. It's crumbling down. I'm starting from ground zero, phase 0, right? Like in an EDP, you're starting from phase 0. And so that's okay. Because you're no longer aligned with what you were doing. Because you're meant to build greater. You're meant for more. So allow yourself to accept that reality and let your old self fall away. The reversed message for this Dragon Sacha card is crisis, destruction, black magic, bad intentions, sorcery, poison, being made humble. I'm getting a very strange energy. Someone's trying to put black magic on you or has been doing that, or someone's trying to derail you. Someone's trying to keep you from achieving your true potential and they're pissing you off, and you can't allow these people to let them have their way by doing that. You have all the power. You look, the lion's coming up twice in your freaking reading. That's not a coincidence. You have a lot of animal power here, a lot of protection. The snake and the lion, okay? You're really being protected because God sees your heart. The heart of the lion, Leo energy. God sees your heart. Do not let anyone take that away from you. People do not like the light that you are shining. People do not like the light, the heart that you have, the light that you emit, right? People don't like the fact that you're multifaceted, multi-talented. As I said, the jack of all trades, the master of all. It's okay. The people are going to be here to not like it, but they should be inspired by you, not pissed off by you, not be angered by you. And anyone who's trying to put that anger, that pain, that suffering, that jealousy, that envy, whatever that is, try to sabotage you, repel that. Because that is beneath you, meaning that is lower vibrational. Do not stoop down to that lower vibrational energy because you were there once. Don't go back to that energy. That's not who you are anymore. You are meant for bigger, greater things. So Dragon Sacha is a signature plant, and its indigenous uses directly mirror its appearance. Its mottled coloring calls to mind a poisonous snake native to the Amazon, and local villages use the starchy root as an anti-venom. In Peru and Ecuador, the snake and plant are both called Dragon Sacha or Fer de Lance. In Brazil, the snake is named Jararaca, right? Yeah. In Brazil, the snake is named Jararaca and the plant Erva Jararaca, which translates to snake herb. In the Amazon, the bloody resin of this plant is used in many rituals of protection against all spiritual sicknesses. Bile, rage, hexes, evil eye, mal de ojo, evil wind, envy, and protection against brujos malvados, which is black magic sorcerers. Considered a neutralizer of the highest order, Dragon Sacha converts any intended harm or intense evil into benevolent energy. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. I'm hearing I need to stop because I need to put Palo Santo in this particular. Guys, what you are building, what you're creating, you're going to be quote unquote the envy of the world because of what you carry. Oh my Lord Jesus, just like Jesus, right? You may have been going through a lot of things, a lot of opposition, because you see your worth. God sees your heart. I'm hearing King David, because look what happened with Saul and King David, okay? Look at all these people who ended up going against King David. Go look at that story. It's a great story to learn from and to be inspired from at the same time. David was chosen to take Saul's place because of his lion heart. And he did fight a lion, if I'm not mistaken. He may have been a Leo himself. Who's to say? He was passionate about God. He was passionate about helping people. Doing the righteous and just thing for people. Okay? I'm going to put on the phone here, you guys. I'm clearing you guys out. Holy Spirit, Archangels, Jesus, Mary, Mother Mary, Order of the Seraphim, Order of Melchizedek, Divine Ascended Masters, Divine Ancestors, Legion of Angels, Guardian Angels, Archangels of 100% pure crystalline divine light. Please clear all over vibrational dark, toxic, negative, dark, devil energy from these people, from this space. Please restore everyone here to the true highest form of divinity. May Archangel Michael come in to enhance his protection for all of us, along with Archangel Phanuel, to work with Archangel Michael to really fortify the protection levels for those of you who are watching this reading. No weapon formed against us shall prosper, me included. My partner included, who's standing over there because he's part of this too. Okay? You need to surround yourself with these lion people. Okay? Really, that's your soul tribe. And the more you come together, the greater opposition there's going to be. But listen, God is not going to allow this to happen. Some people are really trying to put some damage on you. There's a lot of black magic. Look at all this hex stuff. The evil eye. The evil eye. Some of you need to wear the evil eye on a daily basis, or at least like every now and again, or carry an evil eye in your pocket, your wallet, your purse, something like that. I have to go find my evil eye stuff because I stopped wearing this bracelet that I have. I need to go see where it is. One of them broke. Yeah, but I have another one. Listen, don't be angered by this evil either. Don't be angered by this. You have to transmute it into benevolent energy. Benevolent is more of like that Jupiter energy, okay? Don't let this get the best of you. Indigenous tribes in Guyana have employed it as an antidote for stingray wounds, spider bites, and poison dart arrow wounds. Other indigenous cultures believe that beating the legs and feet with the leaves of Dragon Sacha acts as a snake repellent. In addition to being an anti-venom, the powdered tuber is used as an antiviral for asthma, lung inflammation, whooping cough, parasites, and menstrual disorders. Ooh. I got a message for myself with that. Baths of Dragon Sacha were also common for those with gout, arthritic pain, and similar imbalances. Hedagon Sacha has staggering power to neutralize the strongest of known poisons and protect the body from vigorous viruses is some of the many reasons it falls under Mars's and Pluto's rulership. Both planetary bodies like Hedagon Sacha overwhelm and activate to transform, igniting both destruction and resurrection literally and archetypally. Here's the guidance. Watch your back. Hedagon Sacha represents radical change and breakdown. This card can mean that someone or something is harming your energy. If this applies to you, remember that the darkest of energies that bring crisis or unforeseen changes can be transmuted into benevolence. Even the strongest of poisons can be medicine. The first step in neutralizing is recognition. The second step is removing fear and insecurity, along with the lack of worth, okay? And the third step is reconstruction of the self. Examine your life from a third-person perspective. Draw upon universal forces to transmute the environment, people, or situations that are depleting your life force. This is no joke. Someone or something is harming your energy. The enemy is going to send out its minions to try to destroy you. Look at Darth Vader trying to destroy his own son, Luke Skywalker. You need to fight this with light. Not with anger, not with pissed offness, not with like lowering yourself to their level. You gotta rise above that, and you have every ability to do so. You have that heart to do so. Oh my goodness. This was a totally different reading for the Lion group than it was 2 days ago. When did I record this? Wednesday, right, love? 2 days ago.
Something like that.
Oh my goodness. No wonder. No wonder they had me redo this. There's a lot of this Mars conjuncting Uranus energy and Gemini that could very well be causing some massive miracle for you to happen. And people are going to try to take it from you. There are not so great people out there. They're misusing their God-given power for the dark. Just like Darth Vader. Just like a whole bunch of other of these so-called villains. Right? Good evening now. Bye, love. Have fun. I'll see you later. Yeah, I will. Absolutely. Where are you going? Do you know how long you'll be? Okay. Or I'll meet you there. I'll text you. Why is my voice going out? Wow. I'll text you, love. All right. I'll see you later. I'm pretty sure you're going to watch this reading too. All right. What do the Lion people need? What other support do they need at this time? Oh, wow. 10-10. Union energies are very strong right now. This could very well be a partnership that you already have is becoming stronger and people don't like it. You could be coming into union with your divine counterpart. It might be a twin flame, and I'm not getting that energy right now, but it's more union within yourself too. 10-10, a time of completion. If you're seeing these numbers, it's significant. Yeah, go ahead and take it. Okay. It's very strong. There's a unity here. Something is coming together and it's really big. 10 is the energy of completion. I'm also seeing 10, Wheel of Fortune in the tarot. Some of you are coming into some great fortune, but there's like you're uniting with God and the angels, but it's more you're getting to a different level of union within yourself, which is why all this is manifesting. Okay? You're starting to realize your worth and all that good stuff. Wow, look at all these numbers. 911, you, your person, and your union are protected. Yep. You are meant to be a powerhouse with somebody if you're already in a relationship. It's 101 on my clock. I read that as 1010 for some reason. Oh, when I look at the clock this way, it's 1010. That's crazy. Look at the different perspective I saw that at. Look, guys, you could be coming into partnership with someone this month. You guys are going to just do some amazing shit for the planet with respect to what you guys have been blessed with. 911, number of emergency, right? Watch your back, right? The evil energy. You, again, listen, guys, the protection is there. It's there. But do not lower your worth, your standards, your vibration to those people who are doing this to you, who don't want you to win, who don't want you to succeed. That will cause you to go off the path, to miss out on your manifestation of desires, to go against the will of God. And these things that God has for you will either be delayed, it won't be materialized, or it'll just disappear or something like that. You guys got a lot of cards. This is really significant. Again, the union, okay? I'm hearing the state of the union, like what the president gives, that speech for the United States. Whatever is happening, we're going to be protected. But you also have to learn to protect your own energies. Get the rest. Release the anger. Release the doubt. Stop with the lack of value, the lack of worth, the lack of, self-belief, or lack of, whatever I just said. But for some of you, you're either going to meet someone this month and they're really going to elevate you, and whatever you guys are building, master builders, it's going to really change the world in a greatly dramatic way. Those of you who are already in partnerships, you guys are a power couple, but it's beyond that. It's beyond that. And you're really highly favored by God because you guys have the heart of the lion, like David did. And a lot of, like Jesus did too. A lot of other people have this heart of the lion. You really are here for the welfare and the well-being of other people. And your light is so bright. People don't like the light that you're shining. People don't like the fact that you have the courage and the God confidence that you do. Yes, you guys definitely are the tiger eye people. You're the clear quartz people because of the God confidence. Yep. Give them some space. Again, don't let this anger, this evil shit get to you. Give them space. They don't... forgive them for they know not what they do. Give them some space. Not yet. Something big is coming, but you have to make sure you let go of the anger, you let go of this stuff wanting to do bad by you, wanting to put things on you. Don't let that get to you. Yeah, it sucks because I've been through this too. There's so many spiritual attacks for us, guys. Listen, stay in the light. Stay in the light. Give yourself some space, okay? Maybe you're saying, no, I'm not going to give them that space. No, I don't need space for myself yet. Yes, you do. And for those of you with this union, this partnership here, it's coming, right? It's very strong. It's on its way, but don't get angry with the divine timing of stuff. God knows when the perfect time for this stuff is. You're about to have something massive happen. Be honest with yourself. Be honest with others. You know you were meant for greater things. You know who you are in this kingdom of God. You are a king or a queen. Don't settle. You know that you're meant for more. Be honest. And there's something that some of you may be thinking, well, that's too prideful, that's too narcissistic, that's too egotistical. That's not for the collective. If you know that you're doing something for the greater good of humanity and you're really genuinely trying to help people, you really have this loyalty to God, to yourself, to your mission, to your gifts and your talents. Know that God is going to favor you and protect you. Okay, that's not pride. It's not arrogance. You believe in yourself. Some people look at there is overconfidence, but some people look at God confidence as you being a prick, or you being a bitch, or you being arrogant, or you being, what's the other word for that? Not egotistical. The hubris. Be careful with the hubris. Don't get overconfident. Don't be like stepping on people's toes and saying like, well, you know, you're an idiot and you should be here and you're not. And you're listening to... No. Go watch my July astrology reading, because the big issue for the month of July is hubris, excessive pride. Okay? Be careful with that. Be honest with yourself. Now, if you're running roughshod on people and you have a tremendous amount of evil eye and hexes and black magic, and like it's just really bad, you need to check yourself. Because maybe you are too prideful. Maybe you are too egotistical. Maybe you are too much in people's faces. Maybe you're allowing rage and anger get the best of you, right? Taming the lion. The lion can destroy things. Rip things apart. Be careful with that. Slow down. Slow your roll, homie. Slow down. I said that at the beginning. Slow down. Take it easy. Okay? This is also having patience. Have patience. Let things run their course. That's why I said slow and steady wins the race. You guys, maybe Geminis and Leos, whatever, you want to do all these things. You want it now. You want to do it fast. No, take your time. The enemy doesn't want you to succeed with this. Neither do other people, obviously. Take your time, one step at a time. Ooh, you got my bonus card. This hasn't come out in, I don't know, forever. Star into your power. This is my old Capella Wellness Star into your power deck that I created and I loved, and I didn't really sell all my boxes like I thought I would. I'm being honest. I loved what I did and what I created, and I thought it was going to be like really helpful for people, really big thing, but it didn't turn out that way, and I had to kind of like swallow my pride, so to speak, or I had to say, you know what? Just because I didn't sell my first order doesn't mean that it's not good enough, that I'm not worthy, you know, but hey, it is what it is. Honestly, I was hoping that, like, you know, this would help me with my financial situation, and other readers and other people would use this deck, but it didn't really materialize that way. But what's funny is that I'm creating something even greater than this, and I might do something similar to this or make this better. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Open up. Open up your heart. Okay? With these people who are coming at you now, and when you get further to the top, when you really get these big blessings and these manifestations and these miracles, keep your heart open. Open up to your heart and stuff. Don't judge yourself and don't judge other people. Don't close that heart of gold that you have from your lion spirit energy. Keep opening up and expanding. This is also open up and speak your truth. People are not going to like you for it. I know God's been preparing me for that too. Bottom of the deck, this is the card that came out for the Dragonfly. Flew out. Stop stressing. Stop stressing. If you're having a hard time with stress, I highly recommend you do my 30 days of light meditation. You watch all my Archangel prayer meditations. You work with me even if you're feeling called to do that. 111 on my timer. What are you going to... If you're being called to get some help, you can't stop with the stress. Get some help. Ask for the help. Okay? You guys got the bonus card. This rarely comes out. This card means it's amplifying all the other cards here. This means some of you are too stressed to the max. Stop. Take it easy. Slow down. Slow down. Take a vacation. Go have some fun. 4th of July week, whatever. Go take your vacation in July. Enjoy your kids. Enjoy family. Right? Give them some space. Give other people. Give yourself some space. Be honest with yourself. Are you stressing too much? Are you're afraid of expanding, of doing more? Some of you are doubting, I don't think I could do this. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Dr. What is it? The Nutty Professor? The Nutty Professor. Okay. Wow, this candle smells really good. This candle says vacation villa. If you can't see it already, some of you need to take a vacation. Go enjoy. Stress and anger, it's gonna derail you. It's gonna bring about more hexes, more evil eye, more whatever this dark stuff is. Remember, in Star Wars, anger is what fueled more of the darkness in the Sith, in Darth Vader, all of that evil stuff. But it almost got to Luke Skywalker, and then he realized that is not where I want to be. That dims your light. What angel is supporting the Lion group for the month of July with their healing? I'm hearing some of you need some greater help. Someone who's been there, done that. Someone who has more of the ability to help you to know your worth and that you are deserving, and to help you to expand. They believe in your ideas. They believe in your dreams. They encourage you. They motivate you. They inspire you. It's also healing. People who do that are healing. You may be being asked to work with somebody like myself to help you through this. That's not a bad thing, because some of you are saying, I don't need the help. I know what I'm doing. I'm a Leo. I'm a Gemini. I'm a this. I've already been doing this for years. Or this person's younger than me. What do they know? Whatever this is. This could be excessive pride, hubris, thinking that you don't need the help. Thinking that you don't need some sort of healing. We all do. Okay? I'm still healing myself. So if you're being called to work with me to help you with this, let go of that pride. Let go of that need, that idea, that belief, that mindset, thinking that you don't need assistance. Healing is really, really, really going to increase your manifestation abilities to a whole other level. Raguel, keeper of the Akashic Records. I do highly recommend that you book an Akashic Records reading with me. That's going to change your world. It will. And I'm not saying this to be prideful, but I'm saying this because God wants me to say it. I've done so much healing and work on myself that during my own meditations and my own Akashic Records work, God has blessed me with the ability to tap into records that other people with my gifts cannot tap into. They have given me rites of passage to type into records that had been locked and that other people of different frequencies cannot attain or achieve. I have seen this from my own previous clients where their own readers and healers and spiritual teachers have said, I can't access that. My guides are actually telling me I can't access that. Those other people say, I don't have the ability or the rite of passage to go to that level, to acquire that download or that information. There's nothing wrong with those people. It's just that certain levels of consciousness and certain levels of healing, and even having the heart of the lion or whatever, the health is important too. God and the angels will only, and the galactic families will only grant access to those records to those who are ready, who've earned their keep. Who've earned their keep. Okay? I happen to be one of them. And let me tell you, what I see in the Akashic Records, I do not like seeing. I'm being honest. It's tough when I look into the records of other people or tap into their past lives. My past life session, my Akashic Records healing session, they complement one another. Here he is. Archangel Raguel is going to help you with diving deeper into uncovering hidden knowledge, mysteries, things that people have never seen, technologies that people have never heard of, that have never been built. That's you. you making hybrids of things, you morphing things into what was done for generations and you changing it up. Number 17, he is the angel of balance, peace. He helps you to meditate more. He helps you to go to God's plan, go with God's plan. He brings the divine order to things. He is the keeper of sacred knowledge and helps you tap into the sacred knowledge, and he helps you to do research. But it's research outside of the conventional way of doing research. Call upon Raphael for this. I bring balance, order, and justice to those who ask and who desire to follow God's plan for their lives. The crystal that can support you with is aquamarine. I have an aquamarine bracelet here. It's my Joan of Arc bracelet. It's not going to look like mine because all the different aquamarines I have, all stones are different. But that is on my healing website that can best support you with Raphael, tapping more into Raphael. Look at Joan of Arc, okay? She wanted to bring balance, order, and justice to people. She followed God's plan for her will for her, even though she was afraid, even though she got killed for it. Timing is 2 weeks. And the action is get more information. That's why I was saying a lot of you need to get more information from someone who taps into these Akashic records. This could be very new to you. This is for you to expand your consciousness and try these things because listen, I never used to do this. I know my partner, when I gave my partner his Akashic records reading, he's like, what is that? And he was blown away by that. And you know what? I will say, that helped him with his relationship with a family member of his. And that's all I'm going to say about that. Okay? I tapped into something and it actually manifested a wish and a dream that he had to do with a family member of his. He didn't think it was going to be possible. And it happened because I read the records for him and that energy went out there and he worked on the healing. I healed with him. All those amazing things. And it helped him to tap more into his potential too. And it helped him to see, why do I have this gift? Why do I want to do this and do that? It's because of your past lives. It's because of who you're realizing who you really are and what you've already done. It's already written in those records. All the lives you had before you are now culminating into what you are needing to do now. They're saying within 2 weeks, you should get more information, do your own research, go outside the conventional way of doing research, get more information where if you need to ask me questions, this is the throat chakra stuff about what I do and how it can help you specifically, ask me. Send me an email. Just ask me. I have my Google number on my website. Send me a text message through my Google voice number. Ask and you shall receive. Right? But remember, just like with Odin, when you ask for the wisdom, be careful. You got to sacrifice something. Not an eye, but you know what I mean by that. In 2 weeks, God needs you to get more information. 2 weeks. He either needs you to get an Akashic Records healing session done with me, or for you to look more into that, or ask me questions about it. Whatever you're drawn to do. Raphael's going to help you with this. The hidden knowledge within you. You know more than what you think you do, or it feels at the bottom, the garden of the wilderness. Connect to nature. She helps to protect the wilderness. She helps you with utilizing natural cures for ailments, with grounding, and she supplies the elemental magic and she helps you to find the magic within you. As the patron of nature lovers, I will protect your wilderness adventures and efforts to conserve nature. The gemstone is nephrite. The timing is winter and not now. Not yet, not now. That's funny because this was the card that came out for Dragonfly, which is why I said you guys need to watch the Dragonfly reading. Not now. Some of you are thinking, not now, not now, not now. Other people are telling you, not now. You really need to go within and understand what that means for you. If you can't understand what that is, I can help you understand what that not now means. Some of you are being asked to, now is the time to expand. Now is the time to really get yourself out there and work on those projects and do those things. Have the courage and the God confidence to do them. Go spend more time out in nature. You need to, with the stress levels and the evil energies, the anger, whatever, you need to utilize more herbs, more natural things like rue, like Haragon Sacha, to support you with suppressing, not suppressing, but to eliminate, clear those, transmute that into light. You're going to need that stuff, okay? Spend more time in nature. You also need to ground more. Go sit out by the lake. Go sit on the grass. Put your feet on the grass. Climb a mountain. Whatever. Surround your home with flowers and stones, crystals, whatever that is. Nature things. There's wisdom in nature. That's what I've been teaching lately. Okay? But if you need help in grounding, finding natural cures, because I also help with your wellness and well-being, I highly recommend that you book at least an illumination session with me, or you could do the illumination session and the Akashic Records reading too, if you're drawn to that. We can really dive deep to seeing why this is all surfacing for you, why you were even drawn here, and why you feel this need to expand, why you feel unworthy. It will help with the healing, guys. It always does. It always does. Again, I did it for my partner, and it really brought some enlightenment to him when I did it, I think it was at the end of last year. Okay, so again, I already talked about my services. The bracelet, Joan of Arc is here. I have another bracelet with aquamarine in it, I think. See, I can't remember. I'm having a brain fart. Somebody here has excessive flatulence. I just heard. You could, I think one of the herbs helps with that, but we can look into that if that's you. Check out my website for energy healing bracelets. There may be something else that may call to you. I'm hearing the wisdom of Atlantis would benefit a lot of you a lot. Now, if you're a male and it looks too feminine for you, I have had men wear my more feminine looking bracelets, and it's been really powerful for them too. So don't worry about, oh, that looks too girly. No. Remember, we have both feminine and masculine energies within us. Again, any of my other services, I do have one-on-one meditations too. If you need to help meditate to really dive into your Akashic Records, or for you to do some spiritual research. Yeah, that's what I have for you. I pray that illuminated your well-being. Again, watch the astrology video for July on this channel. Do the Archangel Raphael prayer meditation by 30 days of light. You can even do the night meditations if you feel drawn to. Again, any questions you have for me about my services, the work that I do, even, please do not hesitate to ask. Again, be honest with yourself. You want to ask questions, right? Open up. If that's you, let me know. Let me know if you're feeling drawn to work with me at work with me as in a team setting or partnership. You know what to do. Okay. Be well, be still, know that I am God. I pray illuminate your well-being. I pray you have a very blessed, illuminating, healthful, joyful July. Take time out for yourself. Slow down, okay? You have to take care of yourself and allow yourself to just not allow this evil energy to succumb you, all right? A lot's been going on, but know that you are meant for really, really, really big things. And the enemy and the black. The black is worse than the devil, okay? They don't like it. Tough shit, right? That's what you're going to say to the energy. Tough shit. And anyone else who ties to that energy. You will always overcome. You will always shine brighter. The brighter your light gets, the more the darker shadows it will cast. Ooh, yes. All right. I love you with the love of Christ. Peace be with you. Hello, my green sea turtle people. Welcome into your July healing reading. A couple of things. I don't think I said in the intro, if you haven't watched the July Astrology reading on this channel, I highly, highly, highly recommend that you do, because the astrology is a huge part of your healing for this month. Everything goes hand in hand. Everything's related. It's part of the divine order. I highly recommend you watch that first before watching this, but if you want to watch this first, fine. Just make sure that you do set aside time to gain the wisdom and the value of that video, because it's really going to be a huge support and what you're healing for this month, why you're healing it, all this stuff. It'll help you navigate the month a lot more easily, because July is going to be a wild month. It really, really is. It really is. Some people, they're going to be butthurt about it. Some people, it's going to throw them for a loop. It's going to knock them down and they won't be able to handle it. But you are here because you are being given these messages so that you could be one of the others who can handle what this month is about to bring. And it could be as soon as July 4th, which is tomorrow. Today is July 3rd, 2026. Also, Archangel Raphael wants you to go watch the prayer meditation that I created on my Life Illuminator channel. The link to that channel is in the description box. Try to set aside some time to watch that meditation, listen to it, connect with it every day for at least 30 days or the entire month of July, okay? That's going to help. So let's see what the green turtle people need healing with. Wow, that was a little different. Okay, now they want it. Friendship. Friendship. What you're healing a friendship. You're healing a connection this month, okay? Make a date for a play day with one or more friends. You may be reconciling with someone, meeting up with someone you haven't heard from in a while. It is Mercury retrograde in Cancer. Cancer is about the past, you know, past soulmates, past lives, whatever. It's also about old soulmates, old connections. Mercury retrograde does bring people back from the past and that type of thing, and we kind of rekindle things. So for the green sea turtle people, they want you to spend more time with friends. Now, if you don't have any friends, maybe spend time more with yourself, or it's make a play date. It's playing. It's having fun. You're working so hard. You got to have some fun time. Maybe go out and make friends, okay? That type of thing. Meet new people. You never know what can transpire when you go out randomly and whoever you meet. But I'm getting for the month of July, you are healing something from a relationship. Maybe you had a best friend or a co-worker relationship or something along those lines. Make sure you allow yourself to trust in what this means for you, because you know better as to how this resonates with you. Maybe you lost a lot of friends, or you know, you're healing from the lack of having friends. It could be anything. They want you to still enjoy life. You could have lost some friends because you elevated, you expanded, you ascended, and you're no longer aligned with those friends anymore. That's what happens. It happens to me. I don't have any friends right now. All I have is my partner and my son and family, and that's it. I lost all my friends, and that's okay. It sucks. It does. But it was necessary for my spiritual growth, and I learned a lot from all those people, and I'm so grateful for those friendships, for those connections. But now God's bringing me more of my actual soul tribe of who is aligned with me where I'm at now in my life, with my journey and my energy, okay? So for healing, okay, there's like a lot of relationship healing, but a lot of healing from the relationships that you have or the ones you were having. And again, if you don't have any friends right now, you're learning to acknowledge the friendships that you did have and how those people helped you to heal. Okay? This is very strong with healing from other people that you dealt with in this life and the lives before you. And so God is asking you to really focus on this month of healing these connections. And there may be some, people wanting to make amends. Now, here's the thing. Some people are like, oh, don't do that because they did you wrong, and blah, blah, blah. And it's up to you. If you want to forgive, you can't forgive. And I'm like, what? If you want to, no. My belief is, and you don't have to believe this if you don't want to, but what I'm channeling is, if you can't, you have this ego, lower ego, like, well, I don't want to reconcile them. I don't want to go have them back in my life or whatever. You can have the choice of reconciling and having them come back into your life, but here's the difference. If you're doing it out of ego or saying like, no, I don't want to deal with that, I don't want to be reminded of that, there's still some healing you need to do. Now, I know what I've done is that I've had all these people all of a sudden like come back in, like, you know, to my life, more so through emails or something. But I had to sit with God and say, what have I learned from those relationships? Have I outgrown them? I am grateful that I had those friendships, and some people walked away from me. Now they want to try to come back in. But it's kind of like, if that ship has sailed, or like I feel that God's like, you don't have to open that door again, I don't have to. But I'm not doing it because, oh, I'm not letting them talk to me because like I'm better, or like they don't deserve me, whatever. Maybe they don't deserve you, but don't get all prideful about it. Don't get all butthurt and get all angry because of it. But if you're being called to reconnect with someone, then trust in it, right? You may not be near that person, but you could be like making a play date meeting. Oh, hey, you know, just like a text conversation or something, and just catching up or whatever. But there's a lot of healing in these friendships, but there's also a lot of healing through playtime. It's not just pertaining to going out with friends and socializing. I'm getting very strong Gemini energy. Socializing is going to be good, yes. But it could be as simple as just having a small conversation with someone. This reminds me of the conversation that I had when I was at the outlet mall. God just had, it's like an angel pushed me into Bath and Body Works. Like, why am I going in here? I ended up talking to the manager. And the manager had, like, she looked so down and she looked so distraught. She said, hey, welcome in. I said, thanks. And I said to her, how are you today? She goes, I don't know. I really don't know. And I felt the pain in that sentence. And I was like, oh my gosh. And so she moved to the front of the store by a window, and I moved with her. And, you know, I just said, hey, you know, at least you're here and you're working at a store that smells great. Whatever I said to her, she goes, yeah, I know. And it's just been a lot, and it's been so busy all day, and it's not even the evening yet. I said, yeah, it's only this time, and you still have until like 9 o'clock. And she's like, yeah, it's the start of the 4th of July weekend. And I said, it's tough, but you're going to get through it. And she kind of looked at me. She's like, thank you. And then the next thing you know, we were talking, and I was just getting her mind off of it. God sent me into that store to help to heal her, right? Just by lifting up her spirits. And so we had this conversation, talked to me about her son who's going to FAMU. I was born and raised in Florida. I didn't go to FAMU. I went to I can't stand FSU. I went to UM and I went to FIU, okay? And so I know about FAMU and their band program, that type of thing. And her son's gonna go into the band program there. And she was lighting up. She's talking about her kids and how her son's multi-talented with the arts and with music, and how she comes from a military family, and that's been helpful in their journeys, and all these things about her daughter, and that like what she's about to do. And I just learned about some of her life, and I was giving her encouragement, and she was starting to pep up. And when I walked away from her and I wished her a wonderful day, said, hey, everything's going to work out for you. She goes, thank you, baby. Thank you. She was an older woman, probably maybe in her mid-50s or so. Really nice lady, but her demeanor changed. And that could be something as simple for some of you. going out and socializing and connecting with people. You don't necessarily have to be friends with them, but you were treating them like you know them, like you are a friend. And she was looking at me funny, like, I don't know you. We probably knew each other from past lives is what I'm getting. I don't know you, but you're talking to me like you know me, like you're a friend of mine. Not just someone walking into a store, not as a customer, like you're a friend of mine. And even though we weren't doing something like Dave and Buster's or being playful, we were doing something that she was taking herself out of her job and all the busyness in the store and all these things. And we were having a moment of play, meaning we were just talking about fun things and things that light us up and stuff like that. But it was more so she was the one doing the talking and me giving the encouragement. So that could be very well with some of you with this month of July. You're going to be doing more of that, where you're just going to be sent somewhere and you're just going to have a conversation with someone. You may become friends, you might not, but it's not the point of making a friend. It's the point of being like a friend even when you don't know somebody. Ooh, that's really big right there. But again, also allowing yourself to play, to have fun, okay? Enjoy yourself. Like right after, this is my third reading this is my fourth channeling for the day. After this, I'm going to go meet my partner. We're going to have some fun. It's Friday night. It's the 4th of July weekend, all that good stuff. You're healing through friendship, through socializing, through opening up, through stepping out of your comfort zone and meeting new people, lighting people up, encouraging them, lifting their spirits, making them laugh. Laughter is the best medicine. You're here to lift the spirits of people. And probably along the way, you are going to have new friends. You don't know, okay? If you're being drawn to someone and you love their energy and you like their attitude, go call them up. Go reach out to them, whatever that is, and start the friendship, whatever this is for you. Look what's at the bottom of the deck. Make a decision. Feeling stuck or indecisive? Listen to your intuition and make a decision. Make a decision. Maybe you want to go with a friend to an island, to Hawaii, to the Bahamas, to the Poconos. Why Poconos? That's not an island, is it? No. To Bora Bora, whatever that is. Tunisia? Fiji? I'm hearing Moana. Maybe you want to invite a friend out to go see the new live action Moana movie that comes out. Is it July 19th? I don't know. Something like that. I'm getting that Moana energy, right? Like, go meet people. It's like when she meets, what's the guy's name? The demigod? Maui? Right? Maybe you're going to Maui. She meets this dude and they have this clash or whatever, and then it's like, oh, they become friends, right? They learn from each other, something like that. We just recently saw the animated version of Moana, and I was like, I forgot how awesome this movie is. Beautifully well-made movie, but it's inspirational. It's beautiful too. I love the story behind it, especially how her grandmother, her ancestor, is helping her on her journey, right? So listen to your intuition, make a decision. Stop overthinking this, right? Call them up, go say hi, whatever this is. Like, get to know them more. Maybe you haven't heard from them and they're doing things differently. Hey, I see you're doing this YouTube channel. Why am I getting this? I see you on Instagram, or I want to learn more about what you're doing. How have you been? Like, what's been going on? And, whatever. It could be as simple as just having a conversation with them. Okay? But don't sit on this for too long, because maybe you're afraid of having new friends or connecting with people socially because you're afraid of losing them. Because you probably lost friends, you lost relationships before. You're afraid of losing them or losing them again. That's for somebody, okay? This person that you connect with could very well help you to get unstuck, to help you to decide, make a big life decision. That could be it too. They may be encouraging you to listen to your intuition, kind of like what I was doing with the manager at the Bath and Body Works today. It could be anything, guys. It could be anything. All right? But make time for some fun. Fun. Okay, it's 4th of July weekend. I don't know, this video is gonna get out someplace. It's July, it's the summer. Even if you watch this after the 4th of July weekend, it's the summer. Enjoy the sun, the rays, your freedom, all these wonderful things. Okay, so let's go see what is your challenge for the month of July. What is the challenge for this friendship that you're healing? What is the biggest challenge for this group, for the Green Sea Turtle group? Holy Spirit, Archangels, Jesus, Marie, Mother Mary, Order of the Seraphim, Order of Melchizedek, of 100% pure, crystalline, divine light. Please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. What is their biggest challenge with this healing for the month of July, Holy Spirit? One more. Okay. Oh my God. I'm seeing a reunion of some sort here. Ooh. Hold lightly. I take the things and people that come into my life lightly, not holding on too tight, so that when it comes time for them to go, they may go smoothly. This does not mean I love any less or not value, but that I am open to the changes of life. Look at this card. It's a lot of blue energy, guys. Look at all the blueness. Archangel Michael, throat chakra, honesty. Blue is also a very healing color. Water therapy, okay? Spend more time near water, in the water. You may even be reconnecting with a parent who's kind of like a friend to you. Like, right? Like you guys, you're like soulmates. You gel well. See, look at this. What did I say? You're afraid of making friends because you're afraid of losing them. I'm getting strongly for somebody here. You're friends with somebody and you want it to be something more. You want to move your relationship to the next level. If you are already in a partnership, you're already dating, and it's like you want to get engaged or something, and you're like wondering, should I do this? Because maybe you were engaged, the engagement was broken off, or you got engaged, you did get married, and the marriage fell apart. And you're afraid of doing this. Again, this like this stuck indecisive energy. You're not quite sure if you should do this, but you need to trust in what your heart's telling you to do. Somebody needs your light. Somebody needs your light. They need yours. You need theirs. Remember, I take the things and people that come into my life lightly, not holding on too tight, so that when it comes time for them to go, they may go smoothly. I went through so much of this during my awakening. I still go through this. This could also be very well holding on to material things. Like I had to donated my car to a veterans organization last Friday. And I was at peace with it. I let go of it smoothly. No, it's not a person, but I loved that car. There were so many playful moments with that car, a lot of trips, a lot of memories, right? And I let it go. My intuition, God was telling me to let go of my car, and I did. God was telling me to let go of that relationship, that friendship, and I did. If you can't have fun with someone, like that's not really going to be a very fruitful or healthy connection, whether it's a friendship or not. Look what's at the bottom of the deck. More of this island color energy. It's like a lime green transmuting into turquoise, projecting. Rather than reacting and projecting my emotions onto others, I remember no one is to blame. No one is responsible for the emotions that I feel. When someone says or does something that brings up strong emotions within me, I have the choice in how I respond. Maybe you're reconciling, reuniting, reconnecting with someone who projected their hurt and their anger onto you. Maybe they were afraid of losing you and they were just like, they did it in a negative way. Maybe they were hurtful towards you, or they were lying to you because they didn't want to lose you as a friend. They wouldn't lose you, whatever. They didn't want to lose your company, something along those lines. And again, you may be deciding, like, should I let this person back to my life? Again, it's like you have to listen to your intuition. Because if someone wants to make amends, someone's, hey, I have to speak to you. I want to share something with you. You know what? I miss you. I really genuinely want to see what you're doing. You have to see what happens afterwards, right? How are they going to respond? How do you respond to those people? If someone who comes back into your life, right? And like, it's like, you know, I'm sorry. I need a hug. You know? I was going through a rough time. This is having being the divine feminine energy with compassion and understanding. Archangel Simiel with the Archangel of unconditional love. Archangel Barachiel is the angel of compassion, if I'm not mistaken. Somebody was projecting something onto you, or you were projecting something onto them. Take it how it fits your story. And you're debating on whether to reconnect with them. I'm hearing stop stressing about it. Stop being indecisive about it. You're being fickle, going back and forth. You're going to do it, then you don't. If someone projected some low vibrational energies onto you, when you're in a higher state of consciousness, you have the wisdom and the compassion to be understanding enough and non-judgmental so that you can better understand why they did what they did, why they said what they said, why they acted the way they acted. If somebody comes back around and they were not nice to you, or they said negative things to you, or they didn't believe in you about something, whatever that is, they were hurtful, right? They belittled you. They abused you mentally, verbally, whatever that is. Okay? If they come back around and they explain what was going on and say, hey, that wasn't me. I was going through a lot. I had so many people that I cared about so much. I lost them. And some of them, they lost them to death. Some of you, it could be you or somebody you're dealing with, you were friends with, whatever. They lost a sibling at a young age. I lost a parent at a young age, whatever that is, okay? Lost a mom, lost a dad, lost a friend, right? But I'm getting strongly. It's not just they go away and you go your separate ways and you don't talk to each other again. Some of you, this is literal death. Probably in an unfortunate way, an accident, something that was unexpected. And maybe people kept losing people. Maybe people kept dying. And when they met you or you met them, and it's like, I don't want to hold on too tightly. Or maybe they did. And maybe when they tried to let go of you, they did it in a low vibrational way. This is what you're healing from, so that you better understand why they were projecting those things onto you. Why the friendship had to end, why the relationship had to end. You know? You have the choice in how to respond. Look at her. Her head's down, her heart's on top of her head. I'm getting like she's trying to connect her head with her heart, but now her heart is above her mind. That's her heart is leading her to make the decision, not the mind, not the woulda, coulda, shoulda, not the what ifs, right? I don't know. Just make the decision. Follow your heart. Follow your heart. But there's something about someone feeling guilty or shameful or regret. Coming in with the head down, you know, someone really needs a hug. You need a hug. Look, let's try to do this. But I don't know how I'm gonna do this. Let's hug ourselves. Let's hug each other. I'm gonna hug you guys. I'm gonna hug you guys. Bring it in, bring it in, bring it in. Right? Warm and fuzzies. You guys are like really friendly. Okay. You need someone, or you're needing a friend who's really there for you, really loyal, you know, and you feel drawn to that person. Reach out to them. Even if they don't live where you are, you can still have a friendship even when they're far away. I ended up becoming friends with some of my clients in my old businesses, you know, and then I lost them all too. It's part of life. If they come back around, great. I don't know. It depends how God wants, however sees this. But don't let other people's hurt, because hurt people. We need to project love. We need to project luminous light onto others. Not hate, not anger, not regret, not shame, not remorse. Reacting doesn't help anybody. Okay? No one is to blame. No one is responsible for the emotions that I feel. No one. It's up to you to allow someone to get the best of you. Okay? You may be standoffish or closing your heart to relationships because of what you've lost. Maybe people betrayed you and you had to let them go. People backstabbed you and you had to cut them off. Or God removed you from that situation. But some of you, that's your challenge. Either you're projecting your hurt onto other people, you're closing yourself off to other people because of what you've been through, other friendships or relationships, or other people are projecting hurt onto you. When you can see people through the eyes of God, you've really grown, you've really ascended. You gain so much wisdom from that. And no, it's not pretty. No, it's not like rainbows, unicorns, and puppies. It sucks. When you have friends and you think they're on your side, they're in your corner, and then they turn their backs on you. This is a great time for forgiveness, because if you can't forgive yourself and other people, you've given all your power away and you dim your light. And you have said to that energy, you have my crown now. Go ahead and do what you want with it. No, we're not doing that today or ever again. All right, let us see what is going to support your healing for the month of July for the Green Sea Turtle Group. Holy Spirit, Archangels, Jesus, Mother Mary, Order of the Seraphim, Order of Melchizedek, Arms of Pure Crystalline Divine Light. What is going to best help benefit the healing for the Green Sea Turtle Group? You guys have a softer energy than the first two groups. It's like you guys are nature conservationists. You love animals, you love nature, you love people. You have a big heart. One more. What is going to best support the healing for the green sea turtles here? You want to save the sea turtles, you want to save the ocean. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. And maybe you've lost friendships, you lost connections because you really want to do something great for the earth. You need to surround yourself with people who love animals too, who really want to conserve the earth and preserve Mother Gaia's energy type of thing. Lion's mane. I was getting lion energy from here too. You have the heart of a lion. I didn't say it. You may need to watch Group 2's reading, the lion reading. Lion's mane. Wow. Leadership. Number 18. Yes, look, that's my cat. Feline. Come here, Yoshi. You want to come up here? Say hi to the green sea turtles. There are Libra scales here. This is scales of justice, okay? Libra, the shadow side of Libras. Come up, Yoshi. Hold on a second, guys. Yoshi. I think Yoshi's being drawn to this reading. See? Lover of animals. Yoshi, come on. Say hi. You want to jump up here? Yosh. It's like I stopped channeling. He just decided he changed his mind. All right, Yosh, I won't force you. Lion's Mane, leadership. Okay, what's going to heal you, balancing things out. The shadow side of Libra is you love people, but it's like relationships, Venus, you don't want to ruffle people's feathers. Okay? Or maybe you're dealing with the Libra and they ruffle they ruffle your feathers, or whatever this is. You are being called to lead, especially with animals. You see what I was talking about? Now a lion comes up in your reading. Again, watch the lion reading, okay? If the camera's shaking, it's because Yoshi is now rubbing his scent onto the box that's supporting my camera stand. So I'm going to let him do his thing. He's feeling the energy from this reading too, so I'm not going to worry. If it's shaking, just get that out of your head. Don't worry about it. It's my cat, okay? I'm going to let him do. I'm not going to stop this. I'm not going to edit. I'm not going to do anything. There's Mercury here and Uranus, okay? So healing is like you're being called to lead, to be an example for people in your friendships and your relationships, to learn to not hold on so tightly, to learn to not project your hurt, your past onto other people, and to be understanding and compassionate when people do that to you. That is strong leadership right there. Especially with like listening to intuition and making decisions. Oh, I don't know. Should I talk to that person? Should I lift that person up? Like that lady I talked to at the Bath and Body Works. Like she was projecting what she was going through. She was so stressed out of how busy the store was. And it was only like early afternoon. And it's the 4th of July weekend. And she's like, I don't know what's going to happen the rest of the day. And, when I asked her how she was doing, I don't know. And she looked bothered. And I didn't go and say, ugh, what's wrong with her? I'm a customer, or I just walked into the store. She's supposed to be all like, hi, welcome to Bath and Body Works. Knowing that everybody's going to fake it to make it. And so I was leading by example. And it's funny because all these other girls who worked there were like coming towards us and they were watching me and us as we were having this conversation. It was very interesting. And so with this lion's mane, okay, you're leading people into understanding others better. You're setting the example, right? That even though you have a big heart, and this is the big thing, if you're a Leo rising, whatever, strong Leo in your chart, we all know loyalty is everything to us, because I am a Leo rising, okay? It's in my ascendant, it's in my first house. I know this all too well. We are so loyal to people, and we don't understand why people don't return the same loyalty to us. And we get backstabbed a lot. We get betrayed a lot. We end up having the support, and then we lose it. It's like we're the last man standing, and that's hurtful to us. We're proud of what we do. We love to shine our light. We love to lead. We love to be powerful, right? We love to lift people up when we're on our light side of our Leo energy. But that scares people away. It intimidates people. It pisses people off. And then people are like, oh, nope, I'm not going to support you anymore. I'm not going to be your friend anymore. And whatever that is. It's like I lost a lot of friends who were also co-workers when they found out I was doing tarot at the beginning. When I left my DoD career, I dropped my security clearance, all of that stuff, to do what I'm doing now. And a lot of people were like, oh, I'm not going to be your friend anymore, right? And I thought, wow, so just because I'm doing something they don't agree with or whatever that is, I don't know what the true reason was. Maybe it was because I was doing tarot and they believe in it. I don't know the real reason. They just dropped out of my life. And it sucked because I had built some great friendships with those people and other friends too who weren't co-workers. I don't have any friends right now. And it sucked. And I was heartbroken. I'm like, we knew each other for years. For years. We went through a lot. We learned a lot from each other. We had a lot of fun together, whatever. We really supported each other. And then I had none of that after that. So I learned how to heal from that and to not judge them for the decision that they made to not continue the friendship or cannot continue contacting me, whatever that is. I can't keep doing that, you know? So, and I've learned how to be okay with being by myself, no boyfriend, no friends, no support for my businesses, my YouTube channels, whatever that is, or very low for that matter. No true loyal support. I learned a lot. And I know people have seen what I've gone through. I still love people to the best of my abilities. I still try to lift people up. I still try to lift the spirits of others, to make them laugh, to make them smile, to heal them, to help them see their potential and their worth. Okay? And now I'm not afraid if I strike up a band, strike up a conversation, or initiate something, that I will lose him. And sometimes it's not even for the sake of trying to start a friendship or relationship, or again, a relationship as a friendship. It's more of like, I'm okay if I'm coming in to just help you with something and we don't become friends, that's okay too. Bottom of the deck, oh my God, it didn't move. You have the same as the Lion group, Rue, protection. Some of you are protecting yourselves too much because you don't want to get hurt. You don't want to lose someone or something. When we lose some things, guys, we gain something even better, even more aligned. That's what I've learned. There is such strong Leo energy here, strong leadership energy, courage, God confidence, the heart of the lion, your king, queen energy. And some people are not going to be your friends anymore because they don't like how confident you are. They don't like how you're shining your light, and that's okay. People are afraid of that because they're like, oh, I don't want to shine my light. I don't want to be seen. I don't like what that person is doing because it's bringing out their darkness. It's bringing out their fears. And people don't like it when people bring out their shadows, right? The brighter your light gets, the darker the shadows to become, the more shadows there are. I said that in the Lion group reading. But know that if you're trying to protect yourself from your heart being broken, protect yourself because you don't want to lose somebody else, you don't want to ruin something, you really need to do some deeper healing and understand why that is. And as I say that, I highly recommend you get an Akashic Records reading and a past life reading. But if you want to see where that goes initially, the illumination session reading session that I have, one-on-one that I have, we just talk through things, okay? We can help set you up in preparation for those deeper healing readings, the Akashic and the past life, or even a meditation, a one-on-one meditation, to help you understand why you keep protecting yourself from being heartbroken and protecting yourself because you don't want to lose someone or something. It goes back to ancestral patterns. It goes back to this lifetime for some of you because you've lost people, and a lot of you lost people to death. They died. They passed on. And it was one after the other, or you lost people to death, or someone you got divorced, or you lost a child, or whatever that is, right? It's like I don't want to get too close anymore because I don't like the feeling of that. That's some deep, deep, deep healing. You guys, I feel like, have greater healing to do than all the other groups, and that's not a bad thing. It's because you guys are so soft and cuddly. You guys are like Care Bears, you know? That's not a bad thing, but you got to have a balance. And, you know, you gain so much strength when you get hurt. You gain so much wisdom. This is not going to really, some of you are not going to like this, but people come into our lives to hurt us, to betray us, to backstab us, to project onto us so that we can fortify our hearts and still grow with compassion and understanding and unconditional love and not judge them because we elevate. to a higher level of consciousness, to be like God, to see these people the way God does, to see right through them and to see what's really in their hearts and try to bring their goodness back out, to try to bring the potential back out, to help them transmute the darkness into light. And over time, just like with me, do you know how many times I've been screwed over? So many fucking times. But that is not going to tarnish my heart. It's not going to keep me from being jovial and being lively and being supportive of other people, even if it's just for like 10 minutes at a Bath and Body Works, okay? When God sends me out to different places, I am healing people as I go around. And if God has me stop somewhere and has me talk to someone, I'm healing that person. No matter what it is, for how long it is. I don't need to be friends with him, but I'm doing my work, okay? So this is a time for you to lead. And you're also learning to speak up for others, to protect those who cannot protect themselves, to love those who cannot love themselves, to uplift those who cannot uplift themselves, all right? So this is going to support you with your healing. Now, you can get lion's mane, you can get rue, put it in your tea, get an essential oil, put it in the diffuser, cook with it if you can cook with it, whatever. These are herbs to support with this, okay? You can even order it and have it around and like put it in a jar or mix it with essential oils or make a potion out of it with these herbs to help you with this healing. So what I say lion's mane is 18. Leadership. I need my readers. Upright. It means sacred masculine. Oh, leadership, ambition, provider, strong-willed, and spiritual power. The reversed, the negative side to this card is egotism, vanity, self-interest, lack of intention, forceful, and apathy. The astrological rulers are Mercury and Uranus. I'm going to try to read this because I don't have my readers on. There we go. Lion's mane has been used as a food and medicine for well over 2,000 years in the high mountain regions of Asia. Its nicknames include bearded tooth or pom-pom mushroom, mellow mushroom. In traditional Chinese medicine, it is referred to as Hao Tu Gu or monkey head mushroom. And in Japan, it's called what? I need my readers. It's called Yamabushitake. Whatever. Let's have fun with that. During China's dynastic periods, Buddhist monks were said to use lion's mane as a nutritive food and in tea to enhance focus and brain power during meditation. In traditional Chinese medicine, lion's mane was used to combat qi, the life force deficiency. Qi, I should say. There are the fireworks. There's confirmation right there. Nurture the liver, spleen, lung, heart, and kidneys. Nourish the gut and even fight cancer. Some of you are strong cancers. I think I said that in the first reading. Modern scientific research has proven that lion's mane is a nutrient-dense fungus with many healing properties, such as stimulating the growth of neurons in the brain and helping with neurological conditions. Lion's mane has the ability to assist nerve growth factor, which enables the brain to heal itself, thereby assisting with cognition, memory retention, and mental performance. The way in which this nutritive fungus is capable of expanding perception and mental skills is attributed to the powers of Mercury. Also known as the messenger of the gods, Mercury is a great communicator representing brilliance, intelligence, the free flow of energy. Lion's mane is also governed by the sun, and it's a great provider of vitality, longevity, resilience, and adaptability. Here's the guidance. The lion is a symbol of power, animus, the primordial essence within the sacred masculine that expresses itself as relentless determination, ambition, focus, and will. When we meet lion's mane, we immediately feel a regal and generous presence. When out of balance, vanity and overconsumption block the flow of love coming in to inspire ambition. Power isn't powerful when you put others or yourself down. You are a wielder of raw power and may be destructive if consequences are overlooked. Lead your life from a place of compassionate leadership, and the rest will follow. Rue is in the other reading, but I'll read the guidance here. It's about protection, upright. It ties into psychic shield, auric protection, angelic wisdom, banisher of darkness, restoration of vitality. The reverse is spirit possession, parasitic energies, anger, self-criticism, judgment, self-hatred. We don't want those lower vibrational energies. Rue is said to be the herb of angels, granting us the ability to channel the angelic realms. It emanates golden energy like a lion, powerfully protecting and pouring in light into any space that it inhabits. Resilient like the wide array of solar herbs, it grows generously and abundantly, thriving in all kinds of terrain, demonstrating its strong life force and vitality. Rue has landed in your cards today to remind you to protect your aura from lurking and possessive spirits that might be consuming your energy. Don't allow parasitic negativity to darken your field, which can create perpetual states of self-criticism, self-doubt, or self-hatred. Call upon Rue's power to shield your body with angelic forces and restore radiance, vitality, and love in your atmosphere. That's really big, guys. It's really, really, really big. For some reason, I was reading this and I was being reminded that I need to paint my toenails blue. All right, guys. So we're going to look into what is your final guidance before we see what angel is going to support you for the month of July. What is the final guidance for the beautiful sea turtles at this time? Holy Spirit, archangels, legion of angels, guardian angels, and everyone else that I called upon before. What is... I just heard like your mom is your friend too, your dad's your friend too, and you're like reconciling with them or something. You may have been projecting something onto them, or maybe you were mad at them for something or whatever. I just got that. What is the final guidance for the green sea turtles for the month of July 2026? You're almost there. This has to do with the decision that you need to make. Just do it. Like Nike. Lead with love. You're almost there. Give compassion to yourself. Look what's at the bottom of the deck. There's some of you, I'm hearing mental case, but that's not a derogatory term. I'm not insulting you by saying that. I'm hearing mental case because your mind is running ragged with overthinking, crazy thoughts. Like you can't quiet your mind. You can't think straight. You go back and forth a lot. It's due to a lack of grounding. It's due to a lack of confidence with that strong Leo, strong lion energy, right? Somebody around you is so negative. They're putting things in your head unbeknownst to you. They're causing you to not make a decision based off of fear, worry, stress, whatever, uncertainty, due to judgment, whatever. They're going to say no, whatever this is for you. Quiet your mind. Listen to your intuition and make a decision. Pray to God. Go to the angels, whatever that is. You know, the projection here. I'm hearing let the past go. That's confirmation. Can you guys see? Is there stuff going on out there? I'm going to go out there in a little bit. Quiet your mind, guys. Meditate. Contemplate. Take some time alone. Really think about this, but really listen to your heart space. There's so much heart energy in this, guys, with double lions in your cards, and you're not even the lion group. That's why you got to watch the second reading. Look at the heart on top of her head. Her heart, it's lead with your heart, not with your mind. Listen to your heart this time, set your mind. That's a song by Little River Band, right? Listen to your heart. Knows right from wrong. Let it guide you. I love that song. I'm going to put it in my playlist for the summertime. Quiet your mind. I'm going to give you another one. Pray more. What did I just say? What did I just say, guys? Pray more. God will hear you. But you need to quiet your mind. You need to be still. You need to connect with God so you can hear Him. So you can hear your heart. God speaks to us through our heart space. You're almost there. You're about to make a big decision. Go ahead and do it because your heart already knows what to do. Trust your heart, okay? So we're now going to look and see what Archangel is going to support you with your healing for the month of July 2026. Holy Spirit, Archangels, Jesus, Mary, Magdalene, Mary, Order of the Seraphim, Order of Melchizedek of 100% pure crystalline divine light. 2 more. Which Archangel is best supporting this group, Holy Spirit? Sabriel, the angel of impossible miracles. She's swift. She supports with, she comes in with astonishing surprises. This is the Mars Uranus conjunction in Gemini happening on the 4th of July. Miracle cure. She helps cure things with miracles. She sparks your wonder. She provides rapid healing and vitality. Call on me when you need an impossible miracle, and I will set a series of events into motion to bring it about. The gemstone is bloodstone. The timing of this is many timelines, and the action is, I'm hearing, expect surprises. Number 23 could be significant. I heard Air Jordan. Michael Jordan used to be number 23. Meet Archangel Sabriel, the angel of impossible miracles. She helps God to make the impossible possible. Just ask her for her help. That's it. If you want to be specific, be specific. Some of you may be trying to make a decision as to like, do I follow the guidance in this reading? Do I book a reading with Jessica? Do I get an energy healing person? Whatever that is, like, do I work with these things or get the help that I need to better my life, to quiet my mind, to help me to make better decisions with my friendships, or like to not be afraid of letting go or losing things or losing people? I can very well help you get to an energetic space of having Sabriel and God create these impossible miracles for you. I can help you connect more with the angelic realm if you need that too, right? I think I talked about booking an illumination session if you feel called, the Akashic records, the past life stuff. All this stuff is past life related, guys, because you see what it says down here? Many timelines. And some of you are actually living many timelines in this lifetime right now. Expect miracles, expect surprises. You're thinking that like if you're like connecting with somebody, or you're coming back to someone's life, or you're the one going back to someone's coming back into your life, you're coming back to somebody's life because something went wrong. Somebody is really sad without you, or you're sad without somebody else. Reach out and touch someone. AT&T, right? The old slogan. Ask Sabriel to help you with this because you're thinking this is impossible. I don't think they're going to talk to me. Or you reach out to them. Yeah, I don't think they're going to talk to me. Or you would be like, I don't know what's going to happen. Are they going to do the same thing to me? You will know based off of their demeanor how they respond as opposed to how they reacted in the past. Your heart will know if they have changed for the better. That makes all the difference. Because I believe in second chances, but it's a matter of someone comes across to you and they let bygones be bygones, and they don't let the past dictate their decision making, and they listen to their hearts. If you want rapid healing from friendships, from relationships, because you've lost so many people, you've lost parents, you've lost whatever it is, you lost, loved ones, you've lost, I don't know what it is. people keep exiting your life, she can help with that rapid healing. But here's the thing what Sabriel is telling me. You're going to need a medium, or you're going to need someone to help you to align more with the energies for Sabriel to help with that rapid healing, because the frequency of miracles is very high, guys. You cannot have hurt, anger, resentment, bitterness in your heart space. You cannot have shame or remorse in your heart space, okay? You can't be in a fickle state of mind. You can't be like, oh my God, my heart says this, but my mind says this, and I can't make decisions, and I don't know what to do. You can't be in that state. That is erratic. It is not balanced. It is not harmonious. So if you're in this state, Sabriel will help you, but you need, either you learn to do this yourself, or you get my support, or like somebody who can really support you with getting you to that frequency. So she, when you call upon her, she will bring in the miracles faster. She will give you rapid healing with this friendship, with these relationships, with this loss energy, okay? Miracle cures, astonishing surprises. It's not that if you don't call upon her, she won't bring you miracles, but she's expecting you to do something first. And for a lot of you, it's quieting your mind and just making the damn decision. For a lot of you, you are seeking help. You are being drawn to someone. There's a little bit of friendship energy there. You're thinking, I could be friends with that person, or you're afraid of being friends and lovers, or friends and co-workers, or friends with your clients. Listen, you have already made the decision. Just do whatever that is. Bottom of the deck, number 36. 3-6 is significant. March 6th, backwards is June 3rd, 6-3. Number 23 could be February 3rd, backwards it's March 2nd, whatever this is. A lot of March energy I'm getting. Bottom of the deck is Raphael, Angel of Lifestyle and Affection. She supports with people being more generous, bringing more joy into your life, aligning with what brings you pleasure. She helps you with being more optimistic. Another vitality angel. You've got two vitality angels. There's somebody here that lifts you up. They increase your life force energy and your vitality. They're a breath of fresh air, and they're the sunshine in your life. Either you're that for them, or they are that for you. She also helps with you to enjoy more leisure time and to find heart-centered fulfillment. I inspire joy, and I support time off in order to live a vibrant, fulfilling, and pleasant life. It is okay to pamper yourself. The gemstone is citrine. The month is July. And the advice is to take time away. There she is. You may be blonde, maybe your friend's blonde, whatever person's blonde. Something like that. Doesn't have to be. Take time away. Go have fun with your friends, whatever. Meet new people, whatever that is. It is July when I'm recording this, and this is double confirmation. You got to make this decision this month. And I know it seems swift, it seems rapid, right? But she's like, no, I need you to make that decision. Because when you do, you're going to be surprised by what happens. Oh my God. There is the Sun and Leo. This could very well be you need to do this before Leo season, which starts July 22nd. Or something, the surprise is going to come in Leo season. Mercury will still be retrograde around that time, if I'm not mistaken. Again, watch the astrology for July. Okay, this is pretty big, considering this is real time, because Raphael is the angel of July. She rules July, and Sabriel is bringing in something quickly. A lot of you need to find joy in your life. Take time off. Have fun. You're meant to have fun. It'll increase your life force energy, your vitality. It will help to be more vibrant. You're here to thrive, not to survive, okay? Be generous with your time. Allow yourself to enjoy that time with friends, with loved ones, whatever this is for you. This is also take time away to connect with those people who bring you this upliftment, who speak very well, who are confident, who can make decisions, who know how to follow their heart, who are not afraid of letting go or losing things. Maybe some of you need some mentorship with that or some healing with that. That's for sure. I can't see where that's coming from. Anyway, my battery is going to die, but we already hit the hour mark because everyone got at least an hour. So that's what I got for you guys. Okay. Again, if you want to book something with me or even go through the energy healing bracelets and see what calls out to you. Okay. Everything's in the description box. You have any questions about anything, send me an email. Send me a DM on Instagram. Go follow my Instagram. I keep forgetting about that because I started Instagram again. Go follow my Instagram there. The Instagram link is on my bio page. It's the same thing. It's a Life Illuminator. You can't not miss it. Have the courage, guys. Have the courage and strength to make this decision. You are so close to something. You will be surprised by the outcome. And this probably ties into where whoever this person is, whatever this is, you are going to be healing from this together. Okay? Do not feel bad. And for those of you who may have done wrong unto you, if you are still in a very regretful, a very angry, a very resentful state or frustrated or just like bittered, this is not for you. There's still work that needs to be done. And with that, I pray illuminated your well-being. Thank you so much for being here, for watching this. If you made it all the way through, you're definitely committed. You're definitely on your way. You're definitely on your way. I love you with the love of Christ. Have a wonderfully blessed, beautiful, joyful, harmonious, lively July, guys. Have some fun. Enjoy it. It's summertime in the Northern Hemisphere. If it's winter where you are, you can still have fun even in the winter. If it snows where you're at, go out and snowboard, go sledding, go throw snowballs at random people, whatever. Well, I don't know about that, but you know what I mean. Throw snowballs at your kids or something. Make a snowman, whatever. Do what makes you feel fulfilled. Tap more into your healthy inner child energy and watch what happens. All right. I'll see you for my end of July reading on what you've learned, what you manifested, and how it's going to help you prepare for August. And I'll also see you, God willing, for your August healing reading. Peace be with you.